Yeah.
Let's fucking jump scare people.
We're making up for it's like sleep debt, but
Yeah.
for streaming. We're making up for the stream debt.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Oh, I just got a buzz. Was that perhaps?
Oh god.
Whoa.
How do I bring this shit back down with me?
Oh my god, skill check is live. That's crazy. Hold on in the chat. Skill check. Oh my god, skill check is live.
Oh, check it out.
What the fuck? That's so weird. I guess it just needs to live here. That's so weird.
How do I bring this back down with me?
You're the chats are fine. The chats are fine.
Yeah, I'm trying. The fucking response form is
Oh, gotcha.
like
Oh,
just
yeah, I need to
slightly
get
on.
that.
Yeah, same.
Oh, cool.
Hold on.
I have to go hit the button on the thing that we did this weekend. Or not this weekend, this past week.
Yes. Also, let me hit a quick announcement really quick. Chat, we're here. Hold on.
Oh, there we go. Fixed.
Chat can't usually hear us, or chat usually can hear us when we walk away, but not today. Hello, hello.
You can hear us. We just sound like we're.
They definitely can.
Yeah, from great distance.
Whoa! Thanks for membership, big dog.
Greetings.
Big dog. Oh.
Oh, that's
no.
us.
Yeah, that was just me pulling up.
Oh, okay,
chat
okay.
for myself.
Yes. Thank you for the
Holy
the
moly.
Prime subscription.
Dark
Wow.
Sword. Thank you. Okamir, thank you. Pro Archers with the giftsies.
I know, right?
With the subscriptions. Thank
So
you so much.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
He's got a very sturdy chin.
Whoa! Who was that?
Don't worry about it.
New surprise member. Hello, chat. Hello. Dude, I won't ever stop fixing my hair. This is all I do all the time forever. I have
Graham,
a
Thorn,
specific
Temple.
set of mental
Dee,
disabilities.
thank you.
That gives me the ability to do
Shucks,
that.
thank you for the subscription. Oh my god, everybody's coming out of the woodwork.
I know, it's because it's been so long. I hope that everybody had a good holiday season and is having a happy new year so far. It's been a while since we've been out here on the live stream web.
I think it's because in December
Good
we
morning.
did like November at the end of the month, and then like December was a train wreck. So we
Yes.
did like a stream like a week later, and it ended up being like good content at the time, and then like mega drought.
Yeah. How doth one submit a deck? What an eloquently placed question. Now, everyone, or both chats probably will end up having this pinned to the top, so I'm just going to say this one time. If you are a subscriber or a member on YouTube, you can link your Discord account, and then on our Discord server, discord.gg/skillcheck, you can see the members channel, and then you can submit decks in a Google Forms there.
And if you're bad with instructions, there's a community post
Yeah.
and two announcements that say where to go and how to do it.
Yeah.
But especially if you can make it to the Discord, discord.gg/skillcheck, in announcements, there's a post. And then also if you get to the members channel.
Yes.
What the part that might trick you up though is you got to link your YouTube or your Twitch to Discord in order
Yeah.
to see that channel.
And that sometimes is weird, but that's how you do it.
I
And
will
look,
say, go ahead.
a hype train.
Oh my God, we're hyping.
Yeah, is that something that people do?
I don't, there's an Expedition 33 boss who's in charge of all the trains. Actually.
The hype trains.
Yeah, he kicked my ass and I've never beaten him.
Whoa.
Don't point at me. I'm pointing at you.
I'm so glad I took that screenshot.
That's such a
That's
good point.
from fucking back when we did D&D. You were pointing at
What's
the screen,
D&D?
I think, during the D&D class tier list. You pointed at the screen,
Yeah,
and that's
probably.
where that screenshot is from.
I actually was wondering where that was from. That makes a lot
And
of
it's hair
sense.
agnostic.
Oh,
That Ryan is good all
yeah.
year round.
Oh yeah, depending on the season.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm seeing all the regulars shuffling in. You
Thank
guys
you
don't.
very much.
Hey, you guys who don't have jobs, based. You guys who do have jobs, I'm not telling your boss. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
exactly.
up.
It's like the intro to My Brother and Me. This show isn't for kids. We only say this so that all the babies out there know how cool they are for listening.
That's true.
Yeah,
There's-
this show isn't for work. Just so you know that you're a bad boy or bad girl.
Did you see what
Or-
Finger said in Twitch? The age-old D&D problem
Yeah.
of I got to find enough people to play.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That is how it goes, man. Well, you know what's funny? I find that if you go, okay, I'll dungeon master, suddenly
Yeah,
there's like 100 people who will play.
true.
Yeah.
It's way more. I don't know about 100. Sometimes that can still be a struggle, but it definitely your odds fucking stonks.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about lunch breaks. That's true. People can just take those. Those aren't gone yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Do you want to review some decks?
I mean, I guess. Well, we have something to do before we
Oh
decks.
yeah, we have something to do before we do tanks. That's true. I actually really.
Zach,
need-
would you mind joining
I
us for
really
this
need
unless
this.
you're busy with something?
Nope.
Here's the thing: Zach is gonna crack with us, but he isn't even gonna drink it. But that's fine. It's
Maybe
it's more
We
about
always
the
do.
idea.
We always do a crack together. What if we do a 1, 2, 3 crack?
Sequence crack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Zach, why don't you go first so they're not ready
And then
for
you
it?
go, and then me.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Chad, give us a rating out of 10.
Okay.
Out of 10. Out of 10. Out of 10.
I think that's gonna be.
That
the
might have been
new-
the best one,
I think
actually.
that's gonna be the new.
That
good
sounded
shit.
so good over here.
Whoa! Can't join the Discord server.
Why can't you join the
I
Discord
doubt
server?
that. Someone get this man a link.
10 out of 10. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 9.9. Don't 9.9 us.
I mean,
11.
Perfection is not reality.
That actually was.
9.5?
That was really good.
Yeah, that was actually incredible. Hey, we met our follower goal. Very epic. Thank you very much. Guys, we're meeting goals we didn't even know we had.
Twitch is like, please play the game of Twitch. Please play the game.
Yay! Twitch is the game.
Yippee! I want to review some decks. Mr. Zach, would you spin down
Yeah,
that wall?
I think let's spin a damn wheel.
All right. Spinning the
Oh,
wheel.
I fucking am so not ready. Usually, chat, I bring my work iPad, but I fucking forgot it. So now I'm doomed.
Dumpling.
Wow!
I hardly know.
So I have to use my phone. Chat, can you see the back of my phone? The epic Snorlax that I got at a real Japanese Pokemon Center?
This is my fave deck, but feel free to make fun of it. But don't make fun of the goat. He's new and confused.
Wow.
What the hell is this?
Okay, dumpling. Let's open up this. Let's crack this puppy open like a Coke Zero and see what you got cooking in.
Okay.
Queen Marchesa.
I'll read the what the deck's supposed to do. 3, but can scale into 4. Full Aikido deck. Okay, wait. Before I go on here, what does that mean?
Understand.
What does
So
that mean?
Aikido is like a redirection. The things that your enemies do to hurt you, you turn around to hurt them with it.
When someone is ready to do massive damage, redirect it or use their own aggression against them. Things like Ink Shield, Selfless Squire, a little bit of a token package, 1/1 to boost opponent creatures swinging each other. Make Monarch tempting to take. Okay, well.
Yeah, Brina the Demagogue. It's got Brash Taunter. I'm loving seeing a lot of this. I mean, I would hate to play against it, but Campbell.
This gets. I welcome this deck at my table every single time. This is such a cool deck.
Yeah. So much fun. And honestly, like piloting decks like this, oh my gosh, with Shadrick Silverquill, Orzhov Advocist, like, come on. Oh, they put the Ophiomancer in because they know ball. They have elite ball knowledge, as it were. So good. Excuse me.
Based.
Excuse me.
Well, they even put Fated Clash in the new sorcery instant board wipe from the Final Fantasy boxes.
Yeah, that's cool.
That tells me that they care about this deck. Wandering Archaic, what is that doing in here?
Wandering Archaic.
What is that doing?
Hello, good afternoon to everybody. Welcome.
We earned a hype chest, by the way.
Whoa, a hype chest. Let's go. I wonder if chat opens the hype chest.
Queen
Oh!
Marchesa is such a hard deck to build because, like, you could put anything in it.
So to save you
You
guys,
put anything in it.
That's true. To save a little bit of googling, she's a 4-mana 3/3 Death Touch Haste. When she enters, you become the Monarch, and then at the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent is the Monarch, you create a 1/1 Black Assassin creature token with Death Touch and Haste. So the idea is that you become the Monarch, other people take it, and then you take it back using Assassins, and it's probably a lot of card draw and stuff. But really, this commander, like Ryan was saying, is just good, and you put anything in it, and it looks like pretty epic. It's in Mardu, and which gives you a lot of tools, especially stuff for this Aikido style. Hey, did you, by any just happenstance, happen to see the number of instants in the deck?
I believe I do now. I was so busy laughing at the choice of Teo, Geometric Tactician.
Oh.
Let's talk about the instance, and I'll go explain why I was giggling.
Oh, wait. Oh, Teo. Oh.
I've only ever seen Teo in decks that have Butts Matters because it makes walls.
Yeah.
And then it has some mono white card draw. I'm positive it's in
right.
this deck because of the left-right politics.
Yeah.
And that's actually so cool.
It's really funny because you only get to do it once.
I mean,
Like, usually people will just attack you after that. Or, like, you can't do it more than once in a row.
yeah,
That's really
I
funny.
feel like usually it comes down, you're like, it makes a wall. It's mono white card draw. It's mono white card draw. You get a couple of pluses, and then you can maybe attack the left or right, which is very
Yeah,
funny.
I guess people don't really want to kill it because it's potential that you give them a card. Mm-hmm. Oh, hello from Puerto Rico.
YouTube is correctly surmising about your instance thing that I believe this is a Sun Forger sort of angle.
Ah, I see. Ya viene el coco. Anyway.
Yes, we bought a lot of Magic cards, in particular printings, and all of our Tybalt's trickeries that you may have seen.
We bought them.
In the last, I don't know, 6 months have been Ya Viene El Coco. And like, I know they tried to do like an old VHS, kind of screen thing with it, but it's like faded if you look at it, and it's like, it looks bad quality. And like, I get it, but like, it is very funny that it's like cursed and crunchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, Tybalt's trickery fucking rules. I love me some Instants. You know what I'm saying?
I do understand that, and it has so many. Oh, I love Wishclaw Talisman in this deck because it adds just a little bit of sort of safety in that you're saying, like, okay, let's say I draw the worst hand imaginable in this deck. Like, the consistency of just the one tutor I feel like matters a lot, and it's a slow tutor, so it's not so uninteractable and sad that people I think would get upset at you. Teferi's Protection. Untimely Malfunction.
No Mercies in the deck too, and Maze of Ith.
Yeah,
they
No Mercy makes so much sense.
They have all their bases covered. What would you change in here if anything?
So I'm seeing this card. Maybe I'm misreading it. Duelist's Heritage. It's a 3-mana enchantment. Whenever one or more creatures attack, you may have target attacking creature gain double strike until end of turn. Ooh, it's any attacking creature.
That's why.
I see. That's funny. That's really funny. Man, I don't know. It's hard because the idea of this deck, I feel, is pretty well executed.
Yeah, agreed.
It's just, don't fuck around with me.
It's not. Yes, it's don't fuck around with me. But they have, when you're like playing this game where you're sitting on your throne and your goal is to take your opponent's plan and move it over here, like Patrick says. We take Bikini Bob and move it. You have to have an answer for literally every type of game. You need to be ready against Spellslingers.
Yeah.
Dirty Artifacts players. You know what you did.
That's true.
Big Creakies guys. You got to be ready for those. Graveyard guys. I'm looking around at all of the like things that I think would like disrupt this strategy, and they do have at least one answer for like everything.
Well, that's good.
And I think that that's important and really cool, especially like cards like Mirage Mirror become such a big flex when they're like trying to Aether Flux you or whatever, and you're like, I'll just have my own Aether Flux, and you just fuck around with it.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame when you have a deck that is so, I guess, theme driven that you do need to sort of plan for everything that your opponents have, because that means that you're taking away theme slots for sort of prep and diversity defense slots. But I guess that's kind of part of the theme in a manner of speaking. Maybe I'm dumb. I'm looking at this deck. How do we think that they win the game?
They explode an opponent's strategy is what they said.
Yeah, but like, that's one opponent.
Yeah.
Do they get all three players? This to me has the John Arenicus in the final two issue, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong.
There's a few things that I think that they can do. One, their commander has Death Touch.
Yeah.
And so any amount of equipment, so like, I don't see any trample ones as I'm seeing it, but they have ways to make it like double strike unblockable. Like the Duelist Heritage card, one equipment, Queen Marchesa, and just call it a day. Now, to your point, though, what's like the most common utility land you'd expect to see in a commander deck?
Maze of Ith?
Well,
I mean, so many.
Common-wise.
Oh, like Rogue's Passage?
It's not here.
Yeah.
So that would, I think, like solve that problem. It's a little boring.
Repercussion and Blasphemous Act redirect all of the damage. That's pretty funny.
There you go.
That's good. I don't know if it's the most consistent or like. No, but that's pretty epic.
They have a few of the like damage effects too, like Art Bond and things like that. And then also like your opponents are gonna attack you. Maybe it's not infinite damage. They mentioned Ink Shield by name earlier.
Yep.
If you guys have never seen Ink Shield, it's a fucking stupid card. It's a 5-mana instant, prevent all combat damage to be dealt to you this turn. For each 1 damage prevented this way, you get a 2/1 with flying.
Yeah.
So I mean, what commander game someone's not going to swing into you with a 5/5? You get 10 power in the air there. Like, yeah, also like a little boring in that you have to like wait for them to hit you, but like that's the theme of the deck. So I think it goes safe and it flies under the radar here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There are also other cards like Aloran Searing Light where they can like do their own damage to each other, deflecting palm and stuff like that. But it definitely is like a thinking man's. You know, you don't just play the Terra Stomper and go beat ass.
Yeah. It's a little bit more distinguished.
Yeah.
Something that the deck creator also said in chat is that Combat Calligrapher and Squall in tandem sort of work to give them a feeling of control, because Squall does damage whenever a creature attacks with a certain named number in either their power or toughness, and Combat Calligrapher gives inklings to your opponents that can't attack you. So the idea is that while they're all battling it out, Squall is just kind of going pew 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 from the back line, because they can't help but to attack with the inklings. Or if they're not attacking, then what the fuck are they doing? They're just sitting there on their ass with a bunch of inklings doing nothing, I guess.
True. And then I did ultimately find the trample I was looking for. Power Matrix gives 1/1 first strike trample until end of turn. Queen Marchesa has Death Touch. It's a flying first strike Death Touch, which means you only ever need to assign 1 damage to anything blocking you in the air, which is functionally worse than unblockable in my opinion, because like they can't really interact with that without killing her. Which you have 23 instants, and you'll figure something out.
Yeah. So in my brain, whenever we look at any deck, something that I do is I put it on a chart now that we have so much experience doing this, since we're seasoned. Professional, some might say. And the graph looks like this. Here on the far left side for chat, we have that one guy who did the mono black ogres or orcs deck that literally did nothing and had no
I was
synergy
talking about that last
whatsoever.
night. It's his collection, but like
Yes.
you gotta buy it.
It was beautiful,
It
but
was-
wow, that deck, holy, I would never play that. Then
yeah.
we have on the far opposite side, we have over here on the right, we have things like battle tribal.
5-color battles?
Yeah, and like
the stuff we saw in the viewer game.
in the viewer game that we did, and those were really, really cool. This to me is not so zany and goofy that it touches that far wall, but it is right before there, because you had a clear theme and you have a commander that it doesn't necessarily do exactly what the theme does, but in sort of an off-color way it does. And I really think that the list selection is super good, other than Rogue's Passage being missing. But I love this deck. I honestly really, really think that this is a very inspired idea.
I'm with you. This is like a common thing for me as a player. I value utility lands so highly.
Yeah.
Because you will draw a game of all lands, and being able to get yourself started with that is really important. This deck is an amazing job of like hitting all 3 colors forever, all the time. They're playing all the pathways, they're playing all the dual lands, they're playing Exotic Orchard, Forbidden Orchard, all that stuff. And that's good, but I've only seen like 1 or 2 lands that kind of do something. Even if you're playing War Room or Castle Lochthwain or something, like I like putting a couple of those in with an Urza's Cave, and then you can like find a way to make something happen with bad draws. I'm not saying that you'll get there, right? Because Queen Marchesa is 4 mana, and she automatically brings the Monarch into the equation. So like you do have a way out.
Yeah.
I would like to see more in there that kind of goes against or goes with the theme. Like for example, maybe they were trying to avoid Game Changers, but Glacial Chasm is like right in your Aikido strategy,
That's
right?
very true. Very
so
true.
so I think that they talked about scaling into a 4. As you push up on the power level, or even as you stay here, do cool stuff with it. Talon Gates of Madara, you know what that is? The phase out land, chat.
Yeah.
It's a land that you can play from your hand,
4 mana instant
which
phase
is
something out.
awesome, and it phases something out. So it's even more tricks and tech that you can kind of just squeeze into your land base. That's where I go. I'm giving it a 9.5. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I think that you've nailed exactly what you said. And if you want to upgrade it, go for the lands.
It's not so goofy zany that I'm going to give it the, head rolling 10 that I usually do, but man, this is an incredible deck. And like, especially with cards in it like Sunforger and Sword of Hearth and Home and Conformer Shuriken, at some point you want to be able to swing whatever has those things equipped to it in for damage, and the Rogue's Passage will just get you there. Yeah, 9.5 for sure. This is such a great deck. I love it. I love it. I'm trying to think of, like, I had just one more idea, but I lost it. I'm so sad.
Well, were you going to talk about possibly Scheming Symmetry or Taunt from the Rampart?
I'm just so happy that they're there.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just so happy.
Taunt from the Rampart is underutilized in my opinion because it's the stupid colors. It's Boros. But it just says, go to all creatures your opponents control until your next turn they can't block.
Yeah, super good.
It just says, you know what? Mom said I got to go home. And you just fucking...
hit the damn button.
You just hit the button.
Yeah. I like it.
That's great.
I really like the land base. Man, it's just so good.
It's good. It's good.
So good.
All right.
Nice.
Zach, rip us another one.
I wonder how much evil work Deadpool does in that deck.
Yeah, and I saw Douthie Voidwalker and a few other things that are...
Yeah. I can understand the like between 3-4, but honestly, if anyone is looking for sort of guidance, to me that deck is like a perfect 3 because if you get into 4, it's like you are moving out of being able to play so on theme
Yeah.
in that way.
Yep.
You know, if that makes sense. Anyway,
Venomize is
Whoa.
our next deck.
Venomize. I wonder if it's Venom Eyes or Venomize.
Venom Eyes.
Perfect. We have, it says bracket
Ooh.
3, lol, should be budget death by a billion sorcerers shtick. I was thinking of putting Mogus, God of Sacrifice, as a creature, man, that thing is blocking it. In this deck, since it's not expensive, but I want to keep it budget, and I wonder if you guys have any suggestions for buying cards. Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, we always support a king wanting to buy singles instead of packs.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah, for sure. And also wanting to know what you're gonna dip your toesies into before you actually buy the cards. And
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is to ask here or ask your friends or even LGSs. But did you see the commander?
Kuja!
Here we go. Yeah.
I love Kuja. I really need to make this card. I really like Kuja a lot.
What does Kuja do?
Kuja says at the beginning of your end step, you create a tapped 0/1 Black Wizard creature token with when you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then if you control 4 or more wizards, you transform Kuja into a 4/6 that says if a wizard you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. So it's like wizard pinging, creating tokens, non-creature spells. It's very fun, very evil, but very like classic fun stuff. And I love that you're doing it in budget because honestly, Kuja doesn't need anything other than budget stuff.
It doesn't need anything, but I did see the first card was Harmonic Prodigy. Did you see that one?
Oh,
Yeah. Which, if you're playing this,
I mean, yeah.
it just doubles the wizard triggers. How do you argue with that? You know what I mean? Jotaro Kuja.
That was good. That's
good.
real good.
That's good.
Dude, very sick.
Yeah, I think the only like bad thing you could do with this deck is like mess up the balance, not have enough actual things that you could actually trigger the like black mage effect. So you do need the non-creature spells.
Yes.
But so far that I'm seeing, not that bad. They're playing all the cards that make black mages, like Transpose.
Yep.
I love to see me a Terramorphic Evolving Wilds land base. You know that they're squeezing budget there.
Yep. I'm thinking that there might even be other lands, like utility lands, that you could play for that are like still meeting budget, but I don't know. I don't know if you need that.
Oh, Mysidian Elder.
Wow.
Respect.
Rock Slide Sorcerer is a card I've never seen before. It says whenever you cast an instant, sorcery, or wizard spell, it deals 1 damage to any dark end. I've never seen that before. That is an awesome card.
Huge.
I mean, it's only 1 pinging damage to something, but that's cool. Pyromancer's Goggles make me so happy. Wow.
Let me change
Stormkiln,
this.
good.
There is a Bolus Citadel.
I
Yeah.
did see the Bolus of Citadel.
It's like, this is budget and also, like, the good stuff from my collection, which I think is good.
So
yeah.
the current deck price, just rough, TCG player or whatever Architect is on today, math, is $228.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that as like a budget number?
Oh, man. Well, there's 2 sort of relative positions you can be in. One being that since decks can cost upwards of $1,000, like 200 is pretty good. And then there's the idea of like, well, I could buy Skyrim for $35. Like, why would I pay $200 for cards?
I feel like, so people are saying usually precons are around 100 or 200 is the top end for budget. I'm seeing a bunch of different numbers in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the value, like if you watch those prof videos, like is it worth it to buy these precons, where he'll put the value of like a $50 precon in, they're usually like inflated because of one, new cards, but also like reprints that had previous prices up to like $100.
Mm-hmm.
And so to me, saying that like anything less than 100 has to be budget is kind of rough, because like you buy a thing out the box and then like you give it 5 to 10 card upgrades, you're getting close to 200 already.
Yeah.
To me, I would say like 200 and below. Like obviously, I'm not saying fuck you, but like this is probably the top end of what I would consider a budget deck. Before if someone sat down with me, I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think a big thing that Venomize is asking is just like,
To be conscious of the budget. Yes.
Yeah. Moving forward, like right now the deck is what it is just because of what you've had from before.
Yep.
But now, like, are there any budget upgrades I can make? Zach, can we get a price check on Untimely Malfunction?
Because that's a great choice.
This
it's
card,
around 8.
I feel, needs to go
in, like,
in
every deck, yeah.
red deck forever.
Yeah, no,
it is just so unbelievably powerful and versatile. It's so good.
Let me
It's
see.
around like $10 $8. Yeah,
Ooh.
$8.
That's pretty
$8?
expensive. All right.
I guess you can get. No, you can get some for $5.
There's
I guess
a
depending on the.
It's more expensive than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
there's a few. Oh, sorry.
RTV.
is go ahead.
It's so horrible, and okay.
Yeah, tell the story. Tell the
This
story.
is a sidebar. Sorry, Venomized, but small sidebar. Oh look, this television is the television that we use every single time. It gives us trouble every single time that we stream because it is only used to look at the chats. But the remote has been missing since we weren't even in this building, since we were back at the warehouse, in the old Skill Shack. And today it said, I have a necessary upgrade that I need to do. Even though I'm not connected to Wi-Fi, I know that I need it. I don't know how. We couldn't get through the normal menuing process like usual. Ryan plugged in a computer mouse to a USB on the back of the TV, and it's letting us use a literal computer mouse to select like TV settings. This is the most garbage. And every like 15 minutes, it just goes to the, hey, you should pick an input that you want to look at, which like we're looking at it. You guys are here. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Let's talk about interaction. So red and black have not great interaction choices for things that are not murder. You can murder the hell out of stuff. And smash artifacts, you got that covered.
Yep.
There are some good choices like Bedevil, but that's like $10 to $15. I just looked that up. And Drew's point about untimely malfunction is awesome because it does the red thing of actually your target is over here, and it also gives you the opportunity to smash artifacts, which is cool too. The budgetist option that is really cool is Chef's Kiss. That is the alternative to it. Have you seen that card?
Yes.
I don't know why more people don't play this card. It's like 25 cents. It's a 3-mana instant. It does the thing twice. It says gain control of a target spell that targets only a single permanent player. So let's say they're trying to kill your guy. You go, okay, murder goes over here. And also copy it, reselect targets at random for the spell, and go. Now, I understand that it's a random target, but typically, if your guy is the one that's under the gun, you really just want it off him.
Yep.
And yeah, maybe like you can not count on the other thing, but the odds are pretty good it won't be the exact same thing again. Plus, if it is, fucking who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, you did your best, and you get to smash their toys too. So that's probably where I would go with. Bedevil has a 30-cent printing?
Yeah, Bedevil is an incredible
okay,
ad.
cool.
I
just looked it up.
imagine Terminate is already in the list. I'm sorry, I have to use my phone, which means that everything I do is like 5 times slower than it really should be. Let's see.
Hold on.
Instant. We have Transpose.
Bedevil's
I've
a
never
30.
seen that card.
Hold on. Bedevil's a 30-cent printing? No
Is
way.
Terminate not in the deck?
No way.
Oh,
It does.
It was reprinted in OTJ.
Yeah. Bedevil's one of my favorites. It's a 3-mana instant. Destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. It just kills the hell out of something. It's good. That one's good. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
I'm wondering about. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing a little bit of research here. Oh my God, my nose. It's that time of year here in Florida where we get 1 week of cold weather, and now I'm dry and sick.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm sick. I don't think I am.
You have Tormenting Voice in here, which is discard, draw 2. You're playing black. You have Sign in Blood and Read the Bones already. There's another one of those common, like, Surveil 2, Scry 2 things that was in Bloomborough. It's 3 mana. It's like this, literally the same thing as Read the Bones. I would probably play those over. I'm trying to think of like budget upgrades to land bases for this kind of deck as well.
Yeah, that one is tougher. That I'm not having a great time finding that.
They have good stuff in there already, which is like Bajuka Bog, obviously a good one.
Yeah,
I would say they're probably maxed out on the budget lands.
I wonder if the MDFCs are budget enough to fit into this. I'm very curious. Like, I should just know, but
There's
I don't.
What's the discard in Valakut Awakening?
Yeah, Valakut's Awakening.
I wonder what that's worth.
I'm also wondering.
$10.
Not enough like black pips for anything like Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
No, unfortunately not.
Not really. I
Um,
don't know. You have a pretty tight list. I mean, I think Bedevil's a good ad, but I don't even know if you.
Kazul's Fury is not bad. It's 50 cents. It's fling on the land.
I'm wondering if there's anything that would let you play instants and sorceries out of the graveyard that would be good. But I don't even think that would be super helpful.
I actually think that as far as card advantage goes, it would be. And Past in Flames is definitely cheap.
Yeah. Is Past in Flames cheap? Because I was thinking that,
Yeah,
but in my head I was like, this is a combo card.
There's like 50 printings of it. Yeah, there's a couple for like $1.
Okay.
Past in Flames is a good choice. Yeah, that's a smart call.
Oh, and then freaking. Oh, I bet that this guy is cheap.
You want to do high-end Finale of Promise?
Finale of Promise, yeah. I really want to find like a high-end, kind of game ender in that way. That guy's not cheap. I was thinking Torbrand. What about what's his name?
I'm having one of those things where the neurons they fire,
Oh,
but I don't know what it is. Maybe hold on.
oh, he's going. He's walking.
Where are you? Where are you? Is it on the shelf?
Vial Smasher. Either of the Vial Smashers would be great, I think. Vial Smasher Gleeful Grenadier is like a more simpler card. I guess it's not a wizard, which is out of, your color. I'm wondering if there's any like wizard typal like enchantments. I mean, what about like City on Fire?
Yeah.
You know, any of the damage doublers.
Oh, yeah. I think.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive, I think.
Yeah, Fire Emancipation's pretty expensive. I think.
Yeah,
City
Fire
on
Emancipation.
Fire is, too.
There's the one that looks like it's an underground cave with a bunch of Karavik the Punisher. Yeah, super good.
Where'd my stupid Agar get?
Do you guys know about the I don't know where Agar is.
Where did the stupid guy go?
Not behind me. Oh, no, probably not up there because Agar's real, right? It's a real
Agar is
deck.
real. Yeah, it's a real deck.
Yeah, so I think it's. Oh, is it not on that shelf right there with those plastics?
Oh, it's in the middle one.
Yeah. Descent into Avernus is good.
Oh.
Yeah, Furnace of Wrath. Yeah. Because that's usually pretty cheap. Oh, Sophim or Sulfim. Sulfim's probably expensive, but maybe not. Oh, what about Her Axonil?
I know where Agar is.
Her Axonil. Yeah, Harmonic Prodigy is in the deck. I bet Her Axonil would
I
be
love
cheaper.
the deck
Sulfim
to
right now
someone
is
for-
26.
I loaned the deck to someone to learn it.
Sure.
So that's kind of up there.
Yeah, Sulfim is too expensive, but that's okay.
Torbrain's only $6.
Thank you for the sub. Thank you.
You could fit in.
Yeah, all of our
Torbrain.
decks are real. They're made of real paper.
Yeah, of course. They're all real, of course.
Goliath Daydreamer, yes, in Lorwyn Eclipse. Oh my god. Yeah. That honestly, that might be the best ad.
Ooh.
Although right now it's probably a little bit more expensive than it'll even out to be. But yeah, that's really good.
There's,
and the firebending, not firebending, the
Firebending turret or whatever?
no, the enchantment. It's like final firebend technique or some shit. It's the fucking
Oh, yeah.
I know what it is.
There's a new enchantment in Lorwyn called Collective Inferno. It doubles all damage that sources you control of the chosen creature type would deal, and it has Convoke.
Oh, yeah, I know what
5
you're talking
mana.
about.
Yeah,
It's less than $1 right now.
It's less than $1?
that's
Yeah.
really good.
Yo, that for sure. Faded Firepower, is that the one you're thinking
Faded Firepower, boom.
of? It's going to drive me nuts. This exact
this
Spellslinger
card?
chip burn style was exactly what Agar did, and I lent it to a friend of the house to learn how to play Magic.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is this card? Is this expensive? It's not. Yeah, Lasting Tarfire. At the beginning of each
I
end
know.
step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, this enchantment deals 2 damage. I don't know if you're putting counters on creatures enough to make that happen. Yeah, Furnace of Wrath. That is the one that I think. Oh, and Daydreamer's 20 cents. Those seem like perfect ads.
Gratuitous Violence as well.
Oh, Gratuitous Violence. Well, isn't that Oh no, that would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Gratuitous Violence.
Checking my arcade deck really
Yeah,
quick.
a creature would deal damage to a permanent or player. Yeah, double it. Yeah, Gratuitous Violence is an incredible ad. It's a little expensive, but I mean, it's not that bad. Curtiscation Mage is in the deck.
You know, it's kind of cool because back in my day when you played like a pinger deck like this, it had to be instants and sorceries. All of those damage doubling enchantments also count for the black mages themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So like they do double duty in this deck because you can just still sling it. It's great.
Yeah. But I think that's a good list of 6, 7, 8, 9
if-
cards.
The one thing that might tie this deck together is like I can see a world where you run out of cards at the end of the game. I would try to find something with escape. Obviously, Underworld Breach is like the
Yeah.
pinnacle, but there's a card called Cling to Death, which is like a black. I want to see how much the escape cost is. It's cheap. It's 4. There's other ones in red. I can't remember any of the best ones right now, but I would go by escape. Cling to Dust, I'll use this as an example. 1-mana instant, exile a target card from a graveyard, so it's graveyard hate. If it was a creature, gain 3 life. If otherwise, you draw a card. So you can choose to gain life to draw cards or to graveyard hate. All 3 are good.
Yeah.
Then you can recast it from your graveyard by escaping. And so cards like this, 1, they proc your black mage strategy. 2, they gain you life. 3, they graveyard hate. And 4, they draw you cards if you really need to get your engine going. I think will be like part of the reason that you will be able to grind back into games. So I try to find something that you can cast a bunch. Drew's suggestion for Past in Flames is where I would go here too, because the card can be cast twice. And so something that doubles your value, I think, would go crazy in this deck.
Yeah. Just looking, because you said escape, and I was like, I'm just going to look for a list. Fruit of Tezaris is cool. It's a sorcery that does 2 for 1 mana. So that will set all of your pingers off.
Oh.
And then it's 4 mana, exile 3 other cards to escape it. That's pretty good. That's kind of a game ender, to be honest, at some point. Like, you're just going to be dealing boatloads of damage. Very good. Very good.
Love me. Coke Zero's good. It's good
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Coke Zero, delicious stuff.
Okay. But other than that, like, I mean, the damage bumpers are good. I can't think of any. Like, they don't. This is the problem with the, like, Black Mage stuff. You have Fire Inscription, you have Gutter Snipe, which are all great choices for pinging, but they're not the Black Mage thing. They're, like, never going to print Black Mages again.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing, is that it's all already here in the Final Fantasy set.
You're, like, stuck because you're playing, like, all the Black Mage stuff. Like, the only thing you're ever going to change is the cards that go around them. And
Obosh.
Obosh is funny.
Yeah, you could do that.
And you have the ones that I would pick. You have the Spell Slinging Liliana, you have the Gutter Snipe, and you have the Fire Inscription. And then everything on top is just, like, the flavor of the sandwich. It's still the same sandwich. You're just putting different condiments on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well.
Until Final Fantasy 2 drops. Team Coca-Cola normal.
Please?
Look, here's the thing. I feel like Team
That guy's
Coke
name is
Zero,
Ryan.
I feel like Team Coke Zero never hates on Team Coke Normal, and then Team Coke Normal is always like, "Fuck Coke Zero, fuck you guys, you fucking losers," and it's like, whoa, nobody asked for the smoke. Yeah. Nobody asked for any of this.
I will say, I'm seeing some people talking about pinging on Discord or clipping or whatever if decks get chosen. What we do with these is after this is done, there will be a YouTube live VOD with this. We'll edit the description with all the names of the people who got chosen, as well as like the names of the decks or whatever. So if you guys want to see if you got chosen, you got to go like work or whatever, which, you know, obviously 1:30 on it.
Yeah,
Weird. Then go to the description of the YouTube and just scroll through real quick and you can see.
Yeah, it'll just be in the live tab. Okay, let's rate the deck. I think, honestly, in my mind, until you are reaching, like, I'm trying to pick my words carefully. If you are trying to make a Kuja deck that is not super budget breaking and still stands up to the heat, this is exactly what you would build. You would change nothing because you just remove all of these super value pieces that all of the decks playing against you are playing, and then you're dealing collective damage over and over again. I really, really like the deck. I honestly don't know if there's any fancier to get. I mean, Untimely Malfunction, and at some point you're like getting into higher budget options, but if you're just looking for, you know, like what you asked, which is budget adds to make the deck perform better, I think we gave you a great list. And the deck right now already runs pretty smooth, I would imagine.
Yeah, and I think for me, I'm going to give this a 9.5 for the same reasons as the last one. I just remembered there's a MDFC land that has like a hand attack spell on the backside. No one plays it because it sucks.
Oh, Bogart, the Bogart guy, right? Oh no, the hand attack, not the.
It steals.
Graveyard.
It's a discard thing.
Yeah.
So I know there are MDFC lands that like Kazul's Fury that get played in very limited decks and have infinite printings that are cheap that will proc your Black Mages, and for sure I think lean towards the graveyard do something aspect of Pass in Flames or escape cards. Because I think the only weakness of this deck is I'm going to run out of things to do once they board wipe me once.
Yeah. I want to highlight something that Tyre the
Palaka
Prophet.
Predation. Thank you.
Yeah, Palaka Predation. Tyre the Prophet on YouTube is sent this message, and it says, Kuja is very binary. Either your table understands math and never lets Kuja flip and go, or they don't, and you get to be Oppenheimer. Which, hilarious. But two, I think that Kuja and a lot of decks sort of fall under that identity of like, either the table understands what your deck does, or they don't, and you're going to make them understand what it does, like, very violently and very quickly. And to me, it's not a tell of the deck, whether it's good or bad, if it can do that. It's how it deals with being a 1/4 of the table target versus, you know, being either left completely alone or being solo targeted. Because every deck on the face of the planet loses to 3 players targeting it.
That's true.
Every deck in the face of the planet usually will run the table if they are just ignored for the entire time. How much can your deck stand being 1/4 of the target of everybody?
That's kind
1/3.
of where I think the graveyard do something aspect goes, in my opinion, is that I expect that the first time someone gets their ass kicked by I cast like fucking, I don't even know, like Thrill of Possibility, and it does 8 damage to someone.
Yeah.
Where their eyes will open and they'll go, wait, what happened? Like
Yeah.
they'll put FaceTime down with their fucking grandma or whatever they're doing, and they'll be like, hold on, and then you'll explain it, right?
Yeah.
And so in that case, you expect to get put in a locker. It's just a question of how fast you can shove your way back out and get your boys going, and then, start escaping from the graveyard or flashing back or whatever, and like, playing spells that draw cards and also do damage, like something that gets you ahead. So
Yeah.
I agree.
And this is both of our chats are working together in synchronicity without even realizing. Now over on Twitch, we have Chip on Yo Dip, first time chat ever. They say if the table starts
Yeah.
removing Kuja often, you just run the black protection options, like Not Dead After All. And that is what I am thinking when I see this
Yep.
deck. I am thinking if the table is very appropriately recognizing my threat level, the deck as it stands seems a little under-equipped to handle that. So running like Not Dead After All or Kaya's Ghost Form or like those things
Do you remember-
is what like bridges the gap.
What's our favorite version of those? Do you remember? It used to be
Oh my
budget.
God.
It used to be budget, but it's not anymore. Do you remember? It's
No.
a Malakir Rebirth.
Oh yeah.
It's the
it was
land,
in everything.
It's in everything. And
Yeah.
now, it used to be like $1, and now it's like 10, I think, because
Yeah.
people just figured out it's really good.
But now you have Not Dead After All.
You're right, and there are
or-
options. There are for sure options.
Yeah. I just wanted to highlight. Rest in peace, my grandma. She got hit by a bazooka because that shit is so good, so good.
Man, yeah, for sure.
All right,
No, we understood. We understood, Prophet. And it was a good talking point. Thank you.
I am going to give the deck an 8 just because
Dang.
I want more of those insurance policies in the deck. But honestly, after like literally maybe 3 are added,
Yep.
this deck is incredible and honestly does not need very many changes. It's kind of like this is a complete picture. We can move on to the next trilogy. We don't have to keep remaking Kuja movies like the Kuja
Yeah.
Wars, episode 12.
Closing thought for me, this deck, you kind of have to pay attention to your meta a lot. Like, if people are killing you, then you need to kill stuff. If they're exiling you, you need Swifties and all that stuff.
Yeah, and this is just good general advice for everyone because if you're playing Commander with any sort of frequency, I doubt that you are traveling to a new LGS every single week, playing new tables and need to be so generally prepared. You're going to be playing usually against a similar number of people and then kind of prep for a meta. So, there's not so much prep that we know about that. But
My fucking Magic
just be
group
ready.
is, they're a bunch of unhinged crazy people. Like, some decks, they just don't put interaction in, and the other is like, I made a deck, it's 99 murders. And you're like,
yeah.
what the fuck do I even do about
I
this? don't
remember,
even know.
maybe this person is even watching right now, and I apologize for forgetting your name. I remember maybe over a year ago going to a game store, and this person just pulled me aside and was like, "You're Drew," and I was like, "Hello, yes." And they were like, "This is my Pride and Joy deck," and I think it was like Baral, Chief of Compliance, and I was like, "Good." And they were
Fuck
like,
you.
"They were like, guess how many counter spells I'm running?" And I was like, "I don't know, 12?" And they were like, 35. And I was like, "Okay." I have to go. Thank you so much. See, that kind of a deck, 1, hilarious, 10 out of 10. 2, like, holy shit, do not expect anyone to enjoy your presence at the table.
Oh my god. Well, the only way after the first night that happens, I come back with the deck. It's got Cavern of Souls in it. I'm playing Voltron, one guy. Okay, I'm playing Uncounterable Commander. I'm playing Expedition Map. I'm playing World Map. I'm playing Urza's
Yeah.
Cave.
Yep.
I'm going to tutor out my fucking Uncounterable guy and play it every game against you and cast no other
Yeah,
spells.
Hexing Squelcher is
Yeah.
fucking
No other spells.
big stomps
I'm playing-
to that guy.
Actually, wait, segue. When my friends were new and like learning about Magic, one of my buddies called me, and he also might be watching stream, and he goes, "Hey, my brother plays mono blue counterspells. Like, what do I do?" And I was like, "What do you mean? You just cast some low end threats?" And like, he's like, "No, but I want to win, and all he does is counter my stuff." And I was like, "Oh, you build a Surok like Goreclaw
Yeah.
deck, the uncounterable guy,
Yeah,
and gives all your
exactly.
stuff uncounterable, and then he can't play the game anymore." And he's like, and I was about to explain, like, think about it before you do that. And he goes, "Thanks," and he hangs up. And then I hear about that like the next week, and he's like, "Thanks for giving him all the good cards. I can't counter his stuff anymore." I'm like, "You're a blue player. I don't."
You do not deserve my mercy. Play something else. All right. What do you rate the deck, bud?
I said 9.5 earlier. I do think that the average is probably closer to a 9. I think that's fairer, but I'll leave it at 9.5 because you gave it an 8 because I want to see in the middle there.
I mean, here's the thing. The deck is cool.
It's a good deck.
It's definitely not
It's a good deck.
uncool, and it's a good deck.
I would play this as is.
Yeah, I would play it as is too. But if you are trying to like up your percentile, I think you need a little bit more insurance. And then if you're looking for budget, some of those damage doublers will really sort of like fill that void of fuck. How do I win the game when all of my fucking guys keep getting removed?
Yeah. I think it's funny that the OG Fatman donated $2 and then completely nailed one of our April Fool's Day decks.
Yeah.
Legitimately, we're probably gonna do that.
Okay, can I spoil?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have an idea for a game that we're gonna do, which is wrong answers only, and I need your guys' help. Maybe just throughout the whole stream, and then Zach, maybe you can keep track if there's funny ideas, or I'll just write them down.
Or at Skill Check in Discord.
Yeah, at Skill Check in Discord. The idea of wrong answers only is like Cranko Voltron.
Yeah.
So Cranko Voltron is a wrong answer because you want to turn Cranko right to make goblins. You don't want to attack. But if you build the deck and it's only Voltron, well, you're still going to do good because it's fucking Voltron. You're still going to deal damage. But like, why would you spend the stats of Cranko attacking when you could be doing Cranko stuff? Right. It's a wrong answer. Or like a
Baral Chivo compliance aggro.
Yeah. It's like why are you doing that? You know? So I want to hear about some, crack-headed, absolutely fent-fueled ideas.
Glunch Voltron is evil.
Glunch Voltron
I've been smashed by that.
Nekuzar, but actually just group hug. You never actually.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
But like, here's
you guys
the
are
thing.
getting it. You're getting it.
That's the idea. Okay. Great deck. Let's move on. Let's spin a damn wheel. Thank you so much, Venomize, and hopefully we aren't making you feel bad. Arbiter group hug.
We got there too. Yeah.
The problem is that if you cast Arbiter, this is like
It's
saying
still
Atraxa
bad, yeah.
anything. Like Arbiter is already going to make people sad, even if they're just doing nothing. Anyway,
Izzy Rose 7.
Izzy or Fizzy?
Izzy.
Izzy Rose. Okay.
Izzy
Newer
Rose.
one.
Oh, is that a new one? Hold on.
Yep.
Izzy Rose. Is it at the bottom?
Yeah, it is.
On Twitch. Thank you very much.
Why are these? Hold on, I'm gonna reformat that column. What the fuck?
3+. The purpose is to have fun, overwhelm everyone with snakes and strength, and maybe be a little shit in the process. Well, you're playing Magic.
Respect.
I would take advice to make it stronger, or whatever you think. Thank you. Love your channel. Thank you very much. We love your support. Is this
favorite card.
No. I thought it was gonna be Xyrus, but no.
Okay, but hold on. This is the based one of the two.
No.
This is the based one of the two.
Okay.
The other one is okay.
You're right. Out of these two dictators, this one is way cooler than the other one.
This is a Coma World Eater deck, and there's another Coma deck. This one is a 7 mana, which is 3 green, blue. 8/12 can't be countered. Trample ward 4. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create 4 Coma Coil 3/3 snakes.
Trust me, guys. This is the fun Eldrazi deck. This is not like the other Eldrazi's you have seen.
I would rather play against this every single time than the one that comes in and it makes free guys. It can make itself indestructible and shut your crap off.
Yeah.
Because this one doesn't have haste. It's not indestructible. Yes, it has ward, and yes, it can't be countered, but they have to hit you, so you can just block.
Yeah.
And they don't get guys for free.
Yeah. Oh, hi,
It's
Izzy
still
Rose.
evil. It's still evil.
Yeah, it's very evil. Don't be fooled. Hey, Izzy Rose, thank you so much for appreciating the content, for joining us, for using your Twitch Prime subscription. Are you aware that you are a villain?
Yeah.
Because you are made a Coma deck. Like, I apologize, and I hope that this isn't something that's overstepping. But like, it's Coma. It's an 8/12. Even if it had no text, it would be an 8/12. That's 3 attacks.
Man, that's funny.
Anyway, this is a cool deck, I'm sure.
I will say, though, I celebrate Coma as
Lilacs.
the Simic player's option to do something. Because, like, this person could go the other way of villainy, which is, like, Rashmi 1/1 counters.
Yeah.
And then you're, like, in an 8-hour game, and then nothing be happening. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I appreciate that a lot.
Am I seeing this correctly that there are 3 creatures in the deck?
No, that's just categories. There's 24.
Oh, okay. Good.
I do see some classics. Adrix and Neve. Thank you.
Evolution Sage.
The other
good.
Coma's in here, by the way. Don't worry.
Oh, the other Coma
I
is
didn't
in
even,
here.
even get that far.
I don't play it every game.
Man.
I imagine that if you did play this every game, your play group would be weeping constantly.
The other
So,
Coma's in
but
here, you said.
Here's the thing: everyone has a deck that's kind of like their villain deck, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be too pokey about it. Oh, 22 ramp pieces, delicious. I love lands.
There's some
So
really
good.
cool, like, stylistic flavor cards in here I'm seeing, like Archetype of Imagination. They just want flying snakes.
Yeah.
Archetype of Imagination, to
I
me,
just want a flying snake.
represents an old part of Magic where you're like, I need a way to win the game. And, like, the best thought you could come up with is, I need a way to make my guys get in.
Yeah.
And, like, that's kind of old school to me. But, like, think about modern Magic now. 6 mana, all my guys get flying, and yours can't have it. Is that good?
I mean, kind of not.
I feel like these days it would be 4. It would have better stats and Ward 2.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying that they should do that because God, please don't do that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. In my mind, you're playing a table and you go Archetype of Imagination, and the table goes, oh no, and then one guy goes
Swords.
murder.
Yeah.
and then you go, all right, and you put it in your graveyard like a good boy or girl because like it's just that's the game that you have to play. Yeah, that was almost. Thank God that there is a actual legitimate
Cup holder that I'm not
yeah,
using
yeah.
currently. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, wait. So I know
Ooh,
they're
Worldly Tutor.
I know they're trying
Okay,
to they're trying to
okay.
make snakes, right? They're trying to make snakes.
Yeah.
I'm also just seeing there's literally one actual snake other than Comas in the deck.
And it's Coma.
No, it's the coolest, most badass. They put a poison dart frog in. That rules. Did you see what the other snake is?
No, I
It's
haven't.
Ambush Viper. That's it. That's the other snake.
I don't even know what that card is.
It's a 2-mana 2/1 with flash and death touch.
That's awesome. Wait, why don't you just make Coma a serpent tribal? That would be funny.
Well, because
Snake
I want to make
tribal?
snakes.
Yeah.
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 Well, also it's serpents. You're right.
Chronicle of Victory.
You know
Do you
what?
want to turn this into a funny deck?
That is a really
as
good distinction because they are serpents and not snakes.
Yeah.
So, like, you could-
wasn't there an errata that makes them the same type, or am I wrong? I think I'm wrong.
No, you might be onto something there. Hold on. Yeah, I think that would make sense to me because they decided that creature types can't be fun anymore. No, that it's serpents. What the fuck?
That's so lame.
That's so lame. I don't understand. That's weird. Wait, Archetype of Imagination makes this snakes on a plane. Get out. You get out. That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, you could put Wonder in the deck. Oh, Nagas are snakes.
Nagas are snakes, of course, but serpents aren't snakes. Right, okay, that makes sense. Okay, look, if your plan is to play Coma, make a bunch of serpents, and juice them up, you said already one card, but where are you going with this?
Yeah,
Chronicle, right? Like, that's where you're thinking?
yeah. I suppose if I'm going into like a more tribal idea or typal, man, there's so many things that I'm seeing. Is my lip bleeding? I don't think so. I thought I bit my lip. I see so much stuff that's just good, but it is leaving me confused.
What, like Manglehorn?
Yes, exactly like Manglehorn,
Yeah.
which destroys an artifact and then makes all of your opponent's artifacts enter sleepy. Like yeah, I get it. I get why it's good, but like, what does it do?
To me, it feels like somebody played Psy Master Thopterist one too many times against me, and like I need an option.
Like that has to be a personal
Yeah,
meta.
exactly,
yeah,
meta
it has to be personal meta choice, right?
Yeah, or like good stuff collection. I agree, it doesn't advance the game plan, but it does slow down your opponents. If you're playing against, bro, I've seen some nasty side decks. That shit evil. That shit evil.
Like something I'm thinking, right? So Archetype of Imagination I get because you play it and then everything
The
flies
snakes-
and
the
it's like
snakes
that's
fly,
pretty
yeah.
good, flying snakes. But like this is a 1/1 counters deck. It has Mossborn Hydra, Drake Hatcher, Simic Ascendancy, Master Biomancer, Gift of the Viper as the like hexproof. Where's your Tameo safekeeping? Put that shit in
Into the
here.
Viper, I don't think gives.
Evolution Sage. It has. Is it in Veil of Summer? No, that's not it. But like, I see so much +1/+1 counter synergy, and in my brain I'm like, for why? For why?
Well, some of those cards I understand as not counter things. So Gift of the Viper, for example, gives a death touch counter and a reach counter, and that just makes your commander basically unblockable, which is cool.
Yeah, very fair. Very fair.
Now, you're right, though, but I feel like if you were playing Simic and you were playing Simic creatures specifically, it would be harder not to step in counters.
Well, yeah, I'm not disagreeing, and I don't think that it's bad.
No, but I think you're onto something, which is that like their goal is to make strong serpents, bunch of serpents, and be a little shit. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Is that where you would go with this? Is like focus on the counter synergy and maybe play that game?
Okay, personally,
No. I think you're.
I want to read it, but
Yeah.
I want to answer your question first. You asked me how would I go?
Yeah.
If I'm forced to play Coma against my will because I don't want to
Like
fucking
when
play
I had
this
to play
card,
Winota.
but yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is I'm building Snake Tribal or Coma Coil tribal where the coils just end up getting big, whatever, and
Right.
attack, and then that's probably pretty lame, but whatever. To me, it's the goofiest thing I can do with it. Izzy Rose, creator of the deck, says stronger serpents are fun, was my logic, but I see the failure here. I don't see it as a failure.
No, it's not a failure.
I like the idea of like stronger serpents, they attack more and then you win the game. Yeah. I'm not fighting you on this. In my head, when I look at any deck, I'm thinking, what is the theme? What theme are we pushing to its limits so that, one, I can either do something new, or two, I can, up my win rate, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. And in my head, I'm looking at this and it's like, well, it kind of has some 1/1 counters, but it's not really a 1/1 counters deck. And it's not... I guess in my head, I want to either see you commit way harder to the idea or, do it a little less. But I don't know. Maybe it's like a good balance that I just haven't played the deck, so I don't know how it feels.
Someone pointed out, I think, the linchpin card here that I think was put in for one reason, but could be the solution, which is Doubling Season.
Yeah.
Doubling Season is definitely in here because if an effect would create one more tokens on your control, you get doubled.
Yes.
But it also doubles counters.
Yeah.
So Simic is full of these like do double duty cards, and I think that they provide you an awesome thing.
Excuse me.
If in the world of Magic, it used to be called Tribal or Typal, now it's Kindred or Typal. I don't.
There's so much.
Yeah. When you're trying to work off a specific type, there's like 10 cards, and like Lorwyn gave us a new one, which is the Chronicle of Victory, I think.
Yep.
Chronicle of Victory. But it used to be like Obelisk of Erd, like make your guys of a creature type get +2/+2, or like Vanquisher's Banner, or like something like a Coat of Arms or whatever. And like all of those cards would go crazy mode in here, because if your plan is I make serpents go big. Cool. But I also really like Drew's 1/1 counter strategy for another reason, which is that at some point your opponents might have like a 30/30 Godzilla, and it might be the biggest boss on the board. You might need to go tall rather than wide, and you might need a Coma that's bigger to get in and do the damage.
Yeah.
Now, you can play a Rogue's Passage and do that. That's fine too. But I also think that a bigger Coma can end up winning you the game by killing people in times that wider with Serpents would not. And I think that the reason why 1/1 counters are so good is because you can look at the threats on the board and you can figure out, is this a game where I'm going to need a big Coma, or is this a game where I can play lots of Coma coils and power them up? And a 1/1 counter strategy goes either way. And I think that is a really cool, flexible thing. So
this is something that has happened more than once on the stream. I'm at the end of the bell curve where you start and you say, just play creatures and hit them, and then you win. And then there's like a peak, which is like, where's the strategy? And then there's the most enlightened player, which is just play a bunch of creatures and hit them and then win. Like, what this deck does, after looking through it is super consistent because you have those counter spells. You play Coma, you make a bunch of snakes, and then you just start attacking people. And they have a really hard time removing your guy. So really, you're just playing Coma the deck, and that's cool. That's good. You're saying, I want this to be my hero, and then you're playing them, and then that's your hero. I love it. I don't dislike it, and honestly, I think that the deck does great, except one thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you are playing this deck in this way, which is, I'm playing Coma, I'm either going to attack with a bunch of serpents or one big serpent, and they're all going to have 1/1 counters, and it's a big happy family because I have counter spells and stuff to protect them and whatever. Because this deck is chock full of insurance, which I really, really like. You are missing one thing from the deck. And we talked about it in the last deck as well. Where's your Rogue's Passage?
yeah.
For your 8 power commander? It's like a 1 cent common. Honestly, you can fucking cite me on this. Clip this. Send it to all your favorite streamers. Rogue's Passage goes in every single deck.
Don't say every
It
deck.
goes in every single deck. Tell me a deck that it does not fit in.
No, I
and
mean,
you're
you're
going to
not
say
wrong.
like
I mean,
Stiltskin.
You're not wrong.
It can still go in Stiltskin because at some point you're going to have a creature that does 7 damage and you're like, fuck, I'll just send an unblockable 7 damage. Or you give something that your opponents have unblockable, and then you're playing the politics game. Rogue's Passage goes into every single deck. Yeah, I mean, like, come on. A Planeswalker Commander, I still think you put it in for the politics table. I really think that Mobhound's going to hit me with hammers. Fine. Send him a text. I'm calling him right now.
I mean, we could.
I don't know if he's going to pick up. Guy's busy.
He has picked up for us in the past, though. He's also a mad cool dude. If you end up seeing this, you're a fucking cool dude.
Oh, you was cheeky. Whoa! Hey, I'm not gonna be a person who announces anything because that's not my place. But have you guys seen the cheeky Instagram this morning?
What was there?
Because if you haven't,
what was there? What?
I'm not here to announce anything.
so
I'm not
weird.
here to announce anything. But if you have Instagram,
So
go check out the
weird,
cheeky
so
Instagram.
weird.
There's a little treat waiting there for you.
That's so
Just a little bit of a treat, perhaps.
Okay.
Yes, I love the pun title is perfect. All of my decks are named. If you go on to the skill check, how many guys stop?
Hey, wait, didn't we challenge the cheeky guys to a match and they never played us?
That's what I'm saying.
That's so weird.
I'm like, where's their magic? Where is their magic?
That's so strange.
Come on, it's in the gathering, but like they haven't gathered here.
Okay, I want to wrap my thoughts on the 1/1 counter thing with this.
Yeah.
There are cards that are at reaction speed, like Snakeskin Veil, that can put counters on.
Yes.
They go into this archetype. But there are proactive counter cards that are really easy for decks like this, like Tribute to the World Tree, Renata Call to the Hunt, and then like there was an Edge of Eternities one, Bioengineered Future, and Communal Brewing. And
I love bioengineered future.
And they all have one theme, which is anytime a guy enters the board, he gets counters.
Yes.
And those kinds of low cost setups, which you have a bunch of ramp, awesome, are the other thing that I think you could do in this deck. And then Coma comes in with counters, Coma's coils come in with counters, and then next thing you know, you are good to go. There are also proactive counter things, like I
Yeah.
saw on YouTube, someone said Sphere Grid, which is a fucking
Yes.
disgusting card. What you want is a wide way to get counters for free after a small investment. And I think those are probably where I would go here to kind of make things go nuts.
Yeah. And I will say, so honestly, adding like 2 of those and then a card for me that sort of ties the ribbon is like the Ozolith.
Master
Like,
Biomancer is a good example of that too.
yeah.
Yes.
Like having something that recurs the 1/1 counter so that when one of your coils dies, like you don't lose that value. That to me is where the Coma 1/1 counter deck kind of fully locks in together. Of like, not only am I getting counters every time, not only are all these creatures swinging and they're super good, but I'm not even losing the value when my opponents finally do deal with it, if that makes sense.
Yep. But otherwise, how do you feel about like their interaction package? Do you? Think
Oh my
that they
god.
have-
Oh,
No, it's great. I think
it's
I-
robust.
It might be actually perfect, to be honest.
Yes.
I see my Aetherize. I see a couple of counter spells for choice stuff. I see some protection shore up, those kinds of things.
I see Otawara.
Yeah, no.
Which makes me so happy.
Although
Although Flare of Denial has a little bit of counter synergy because it doesn't take tokens, and all of your non-token creatures, it seems from my scan of your deck, are pretty valuable and pretty engine-oriented. So maybe that one counter spell I can nitpick, but like,
Yeah, that's
here's
fair.
the thing:
That's
just
fair.
fucking hardcast it. Like, it's still super good.
That's fair. I think if Chad, I just saw someone say they struggle with interaction. If you were playing a Simic proactive strategy, by which I mean you are trying to win the game pretty aggressively,
Yep.
this is a pretty good example of interaction. The only other thing I might put in here, and maybe instead of Flare of Denial, there's I think it's Decisive Denial. Let me double check.
Oh,
What's up?
you know what else you can do?
Yeah, it's Decisive Denial. It's a 2-mana instant. 2 creatures fight or counter a non-creature unless they pay 3.
Yeah.
What else can you do?
Something else you can do if you're willing to spend out a little bit. This is kind of a funny package to add, I think, is because you already have Adrix and Nev. You could do Essex Fractal Bloom, Mirrormind Crown, Mirror Box.
Mirrormind Crown.
You could do a bunch of stuff where now instead of Coma making coils, Comas are making Comas. That to me is like a 4-card package you could add that is like really funny.
Yeah, all those
Helm of
like,
the Hosts.
tokens that come in as copies of tokens
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for.
I don't think that's good. I think it's hilarious.
No, I actually do think it's good because like there's a lot of engine creatures occasionally in here that you'll find them that do like a thing when they come in or like when they smash guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're just like, I need copies of a guy that ramps.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have a game that is in editing right now that hasn't come out, but my idea for the deck was I want to make copies. I want to make tokens, lots of them, and I want to make them into copies of other things that shouldn't really be tokens. And holy shit, that was so much fun. And doing that with Coma, I can only imagine if you are someone who enjoys value, you're just busting constantly. Everyone is busting at the table. Busting up laughing.
Chad,
is what I mean.
Chad, I'll stand over here real quick. These are like some of our most engaged viewers. I mean, you could just tell them and see what they think.
We could.
It's your deck. I'm not going to spoil
Only
it,
if
but
you guys are a little.
they've been a great chat. I'm just saying they've been a great chat.
Well, here let me not be the one who pulls the pin on the grenade. You guys know that we've been doing custom commander stuff. By the
Oh,
way,
let's see if they can guess. Yeah.
By the way, we're loving all the support. It's so much fun, and honestly, I know I've probably said this, but I come from a game design background, and doing game design again has made me so happy. Could you guess? I bet you could guess in one the next custom game that we did, that we made, and that we are going to be putting out. Although maybe it's not the next one that we're putting out. It's going to be like 3 or 4 videos down the line.
Well, are you talking about what this deck is from?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, chat, see if you can guess which IP this deck is from, and then
Bussin' Commander? Yes, you're 100%
Actually,
right.
there's some good guesses. Okay, I want to put a pin on this. I also love Witness Protection, by the way. This is a great deck. I would play it as is. It can definitely win,
Yeah.
and I would even call this a strong deck. But it's
I would say strong, yeah.
it suffers from the classic Simic problem of I'm kind of in a lot of directions, and you will win. But the reason why Simic do nothing is a thing, like the meme, is because this deck right here, let's say that you're like, oh, I can get like a 1/1 counter strategy going with this right here, and then they smash your doubling season. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. And then you could draw like 2 cards a turn or something, and you pass. And then you draw 2 cards and pass. And then you don't really have anything. The reason why it's a meme is because this strategy is so fragile. Once they break you one time, you can't do anything. If you can, like Drew was saying, go all in on one of those directions, you'll find a lot more ways to do it, or find ways to make yourself more resilient in this way, like Eternal Witnesses and Timeless Witnesses and things that get stuff back from the graveyard or whatever. 9?
I'm seeing so many guesses, and I'm really loving all of them. But no one's gotten the one that I am specifically talking about. Concord, you got it. No.
I actually am surprised too. It's fucking huge. Like,
yeah,
it's huge.
it's huge.
It's
Anyway,
huge.
we'll leave it up in the air until somebody gets it.
Yeah.
But like this copying tokens idea and making improper tokens is so much fun and so interesting. And honestly, that's where I would take. Hey, someone nailed it in YouTube. I am going to give the deck because I definitely would play it today. Parappa-da-rappa. I would play it today, and it would be good. But if I am cooking this deck, I am leaning way more into like a strategy or trying to, which maybe is bad because this deck has so much like diversity of options that I feel like you're playing consistently. I'll say 8-5. I really like the deck, and you're going to play it, and you're going to win, and you're going to have a good time. I'm looking for way more zaniness because I am unhinged. That's it.
I like where it's at. I'm actually going to bump to 9-5. I didn't realize Evolution Sage was in here. They're pretty close to that 1/1 counter strategy already. So I'll give you 9-5 here. I really like it.
I will say something that I saw in the deck, which I know is going to sound lame, but I think is true, is that I saw like Second Harvest or some of those cards that do Populate. Populate's cool until you actually try and play it, and then it's too expensive, which I am sad about because I fucking love to try and play Populate cards, but they're just too much. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I'm taking stuff out of the deck, that's what I'm taking out first. I've made too many token decks to not know this for sure.
It's sad because it's such a cool idea, but like it just never works. Oh, except for that one Geared card. It was like a Naya, make a Rhino guy and populate.
Oh yeah,
but that was like the whole point of the deck.
Yeah, and it's so hard.
Yeah, and it was free.
We've seen it guessed twice now in YouTube. The answer is Arc Raiders. We're gonna have a custom Arc Raiders game, and I'm playing as the Filthy Clankers.
It was very funny.
And making copies of tokens that aren't supposed to be things, and like artifact colorless, type of stuff is so cool. It's so cool.
I think they're behind you if you just want to show up the actual card.
Are they?
Why not? Fuck
They
it.
might be on that.
No, I think I put them over there. I think I put them on the middle shelf by the Ian Malcolm.
Where are you? Oh, here we go. Yeah.
No. We didn't even reskin Mir. This is like a whole thing. Look, he actually made a.
It's a Planeswalker emblem. Yeah. So anyway, it's basically Matriarch gives you Monarch is pretty funny, but it's basically making a bunch of like tokens of robots and stuff. But the idea is like I'm gonna make tokens of things that shouldn't usually be tokens, like token makers, and then it's like, what is happening? What is going on?
It was very cool. It was the Lorwyn crown, right? What the fuck?
Mirrormine Crown.
Mirrormine crown.
It's one of my favorite new cards.
Yeah.
So cool.
All right.
Yeah, exponential.
Ready to move on? Ready to move on to the next one?
Yep, let's do it. Incredible deck. We loved seeing that
It was
deck.
good. It was good.
Coma.
Put a
Coma
rogue express.
Chameleon. Gotta close out of all these decks that are open on my machine now.
Lindblom.
Ooh. Oh, Lindblom.
Lindblom.
I saw a message from them a minute ago that said, "Don't praise us." Too bad.
Gotcha.
What the? Your link has words in it as well.
Where are you, Lindblom?
Lindblom posted the link and in the same line wrote "tight beat."
Type beat. I can't find it.
Did you look under L?
Oh my god.
No,
did.
but they're a newer.
Oh, there.
Yeah. Okay.
B3.
Type beat.
Big Ryan fan.
Thank
So
you,
true.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I can't click the link.
Yeah, you have to post it. It's Rafine, I think. Rafine. Rafine is always so interesting. Really? Okay. Architect has a cool thing where you can click on it to see its bracket estimation.
Yep.
And it doesn't list any of the like things that would bump it up to a bracket 3, which means it just thinks it has good cards in it, which is kind of cool. I was expecting to see Game Changers or something. No. Okay.
I don't know the last time that I read this card. May I?
Rafine? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It's 3 an Esper, Rafine Scheming Seer, Flying Ward 1. It's a 1/4, and it says whenever you attack, target attacking creature connives X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. So Esper attacking, and you're discarding, which is really cool because you're an Esper, which means that you can do reanimation stuff. But also you're drawing a bunch of cards, and you're in blue, so you can do a bunch of card draw stuff. And you're conniving, which means that you're putting 1/1 counters on stuff, which means that your attackers are getting better.
Have you played much Connive?
No.
Connive is a fascinating mechanic because you don't get the counter unless it's a non-land.
Yeah.
So if you filter out bad stuff, your creatures don't get better. But if you filter out gas, they do. So like the perfect world is filtering out gas that helps you in the graveyard.
Yep.
It is such a cool like resurrection like enabler, like reanimation of some kind. And I'm seeing some big fucking guys. So
I'm also seeing new cards like Kinscare Sentry, the Kithkin that reanimates stuff. It's a 2/2. Like, holy.
Yeah,
stuff like
true.
this kind of makes me excited because I know that you care about this deck a lot if you're updating it
I
up to the
believe so.
newest release. Let's take a look.
yeah, that is a really good telltale sign.
Oh, I love Containment Construct. Ooh, I love Containment Construct. So good.
Wow, Ondu Inversion. I haven't seen that in a deck in a while. Ondu Inversion is the MDFC. The front face is 8 mana. Just fucking destroy all non-land permanents.
Very good.
What do you think of bless you, sir? What do you think of Void Rend?
If when I see it, I'll tell you.
It's a cheap card from not OTJ, but OTJ is the printing here. But it was in fuck if I remember. It's just Esper, uncounterable, destroy a non-land permanent.
Oh. Oh, chat saying bless you, by the way. Yeah, I mean, that's sick. I like that.
I like it too.
I really like it.
It escapes most of my Esper decks because usually my Esper decks are so janky that when I need this most, I can't get all 3 mana pips and do another thing. It does go through Ward, true.
Another reason that I really like it, yeah, is because that card has similar vibes to like Dovin's Veto, which is obviously way more egregious, but it's like one of those cards that kind of fills a niche that you didn't know you needed until you see it, and then you play it and you're like, whoa. What the? This thing's crazy. So that sounds really cool. It's kind of like a Vindicate. It's like, or oh my god, what's the exile mana value 4 mana or greater in Orzhov?
D-Spark?
Yeah, D-Spark. It's like, you'd think that D-Spark is so limiting, but like actually it's not at all. Actually it's just really good. And it's like, oh wow, nice.
I am surprised that Monument to Endurance is in the maybe board.
Yeah.
It feels like what you're doing every turn, right? Like how I think I would value that higher, like because it's like pick, draw an extra card, make a token, or actually do some damage. I am surprised by that.
It feels like a good card.
It does.
A good card.
What do you think their plan is here? Because I do think it's Reanimator a lot of the way.
I mean, let me read what Lindblom said. Dream Harvest. Each opponent exiles a card from the top of their library until they have exiled cards with total mana value 5 or greater this way. Until end of turn, you may cast cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. That card's sick.
It's a cool
That
card.
is so cool. Dalkovan Pack Beasts? Oh, I'm so happy that's here. Anyway, what are they trying to do? I think what they're trying to do is attack them with creatures that have 1/1 counters because you're just tossing a bunch of shit back, and then you have like Anime Dead and Dread Return. It seems like the Connive is less about the 1/1 counters, but it does seem to have a lot of synergy, and more about like my commander is going to be my key piece to getting stuff into the yard that I want, and then reanimating it, which is super cool. I like it.
I like it too. I stumbled on Ko the Face Stealer. I'm trying to figure out if this is a. It's so okay. So Ko is 6 minutes 6/6. When it enters, exile up to one other target creature. So they have to be on the board. Whenever another non-target creature dies, you may exile. Have to be on the board. Pay 1 life. Choose a creature. Exile with Ko, and then Ko has all the activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. You have such an easy way to get them into the graveyard already, but no way to exile them with Ko once they're there. I think you're exactly right about the fact that their plan is to play on board aggressively, and then just incidentally there will be some cool graveyard stuff.
Yeah.
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Which I think is a kind of a good way to play, almost like a value aggro strategy.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here it is, Rise of the Dark Realms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something else I'm seeing. So you just talked about Ko the Face Stealer, and then this guy's running reanimation. Do you know Dennick Pious Apprentice? Cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities.
This feels like anti-synergy.
Why are you running this card? You don't need to run this card. Your idea is graveyard. Why are you running this? Is the backside good? Let's look at the backside.
Wait.
Whenever one more creature cards are put in the graveyard from anywhere, investigate. Happens only once each turn. If it would be put into the graveyard, exile it instead. The disturb. It's only there for the
I
disturb.
guess it's a discard target. Yeah.
There's a couple of things.
Yeah, I guess it's discard target.
One, you disturb. Two, can't be the target of spells or abilities. Doesn't mean that they can't cast self-originating spells and abilities. So like,
like target player.
well, like this one, he can still disturb it. If there are other things that have like escape or disturb on their own, he can still do it, which is cool.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he can't. You're right that if he was ready to set this up, he would then be forced to either break this out or not use any of those other abilities. But it does feel like an easy way to trigger, like, what is this, Grave Venerations or whatever? Or any of those other ones where, like, stuff coming back from the graveyard does something. Yeah. It is an interesting choice, though. But
I love seeing Mirror Form in there.
Maybe it is just like a protection piece that he can play the timing of it.
Cecil Dark Knight, my goat. Knight of the White Orchard, my goat.
I did see someone in chat mention Bone Miser. Bone Miser would be sick.
Yeah.
It would be sick.
Or Waste Not.
Or is Waste not opponents?
I think it is.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Bone Miser is you. So Bone Miser is a 5-mana 4/4. Whenever you discard a creature, create a zombie, a 2/2. Whenever you discard a land, get double black. And whenever you discard a non-creature on a land, draw a card. The only problem with this is conniving is on attacks, so the mana would be a little rough unless you wanted to go instant speed. But who's going to argue with free guys and free cards? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what's cool? Those zombies are tokens. The conniving thing doesn't give a shit about tokens. So you can like the zombie attacks, it dies, it makes an additional like connive, which is kind of cool.
I'm not gonna lie. This deck is freaking epic.
It's good.
Oh, you know who you could add? Arden from Final Fantasy.
I was looking for that.
That guy would be epic.
That guy would rule.
He's super cool.
I can't believe it's free.
And you got the Baja Blast in there. So good.
Final Fantasy Arden just slaps a guy on the board from your graveyard every turn as like a 5/5 hasty menace lifelinky guy.
Yep. I guess it exiles it from the graveyard.
It does exile it from the graveyard, but
like you're
at
gonna
that
win.
point,
Oh, he's
like-
in. He's in.
Is he?
Yep, he's in.
He just put him in.
Oh, he just
okay,
put him in. Oh, very cool.
That's cool. I do love me a Rise of the Dark Realms. I think it's a fantastic finisher in this. But I think having a mid-game plan is important too. Dread Return is good, but you know what else is kind of... he's got it. Victimize. So
Yeah.
I put Victimize and Dread Return in the same place as like the decks that want to play one usually want to play the other. They are some of my favorite reanimation cards, but I always forget that Victimize is sack one guy, get two. It's so good for decks like this because you can set up like a shitty guy.
Yeah.
Put your fucking Bahamut in the graveyard and like put some other thing that gives like protection or haste or keywords or just even draw, and then sack your two guy, your zombie maybe even from Bone Miser to get two things back. It's such a good card for these decks.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, seeing this deck, so I am an enjoyer of Esper Reanimation myself. Will of the Teamer. I don't know what card that is, but I'll look. Some subtle superstars that I put into decks like this are Disciple of Bolas, Shadowheart, and what's the D's nuts planet? Sugon? Say chat.
Susur Sagandi.
Yeah. Sugar Sagandi's nuts.
Susur Sugon?
Sagandi's nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
Sagandi's nuts.
Those cards all draw you cards based on the power of the creature sacrificed, and you only really need to put like 2 of them in the deck to get like one turn where you're like, oh, you're targeting my 10/10 reanimated flyer, my Valgavoth. Well, I'll just sack it myself and draw 9 cards instead. I'm a shard lover in the game of Magic the Gathering. In Baldur's Gate, it's a different story, but we don't have to talk about that right now. But like those, to me, do a lot of heavy lifting in these kinds of decks. Okay, let's look at this Will of the Teamer.
I was waiting for you to finish because it's about the drawing the cards. Will of the Teamer is a very similar card. You get a free thing.
Yep.
Except it's a 4/4 dragon because it's target permanent you make a copy of. And then target player draws cards equal to the greatest mana value among permanents they control.
Yeah.
So it's make a guy and draw cards.
Although I do understand why this is like card 106, 107, because it's a 6 mana sorcery that like kind of is only really worth it if your commander is out and can be responded to. So like I kind of get it.
Like this card and Sublime Epiphany.
Sheesh.
Are like in the same. Let me double check.
Oh yeah, Susur is a Susur Secundi. That's
yeah.
It's sorcery speed only. Yeah, that's true. So maybe don't do that one. And I know the Disciple of Bolas. You get what I'm trying to say, though.
Phyrexian Tower is my favorite.
Yeah.
This card and the Will of the Teamer and Sublime Epiphany occupy the same slot in my mind. So Sublime Epiphany is a 6 mana instant, exactly the same. Choose one or more, so you can do all of them. Counter a spell, counter a targeted activator or triggered ability, return a non-land permanent to his owner's hand, create a token that's a copy of a target creature you control, and target player draws a card. Those are all amazing modes. Amazing modes. But every time I have this card or the permanent copy card, I'm either winning so fucking hard it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Or I'm like countering a spell and drawing a card and making like a Soul Ring.
Yep.
Or, like a whatever, Land of War Elves or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So I think, like, it's not that it's a bad card. It's just like when you would need that the most, 6 mana is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, it's kind of like you're already winning, and this is not really going to change the position too much, except for making everyone be like, oh no. Or it's like, this is way too expensive. I have to do more basic stuff first.
I feel like, though, if you were playing it like Bracket 2 tables, you might be able to just cast this and do nothing.
Yeah. I understand, again, why it's card like 106.
Yeah.
I am such an addict of value that I would be very tempted to put it in. But I would say that 9 times out of 10, that card is going unplayed. It's a brick in your hand.
I'm trying to think of like what other 6 drops I would play instead of this, and it's like it's not a 6 per se.
You know what I might play for 6 mana in this deck? Mathemagics, the new card that everyone's obsessed with.
Hey, chat, have you guys been seeing like pushed social media posts about this card?
Thorn brought it up.
Thorn brought it up, I know, but like last night or this morning when I was like scrolling YouTube, my shorts feed had one.
Yep.
And I like looked at it and I was like, whatever.
I saw it on Instagram, and I saw it on 3 different Magic subreddits.
And he came in this morning and was like, hey, have you talked about this Mathemagics card? And like unrelated, the algorithm wanted both of us to look at it at the same time.
I can barely read. They want me to do numbers now? Are they insane? Holy shit.
6 TikToks in a row, and then on Insta, and then YouTube. What the fuck, bro?
I don't know, dude.
I saw the joke. Math is no longer just for blockers.
Yeah, math is no longer for
blockers. No, math is for block. Fuck anyone who says otherwise. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Why did they make that card? Oh, why did they make the card? I can't imagine being in the room with the designers and the person says this, and everyone's just like, yeah, I guess, dude. Math, magic, it's a study set. Whoa, okay, go, you can have it, whatever. And they're like, guys, it'll just be worth 2x and a blue. And they're like, that's way too cheap. You can't do that. Oh.
There is one card, though, on this deck
16 mana, draw your entire deck.
that I would like to talk about, which is Abigail, Eloquent First Year.
Yes!
It is a cool,
very cool
and awesome card
Love
until you think about it.
What? Nah, it's just cool.
Abigail's a 2 mana 2/2 or 2 mana 1/1 with flying, first strike, and lifelink. Already a cool card. It says when it enters, up to 1 target creature loses all abilities. Put a flying counter, a first strike counter, and a lifelink counter in that creature.
Yeah.
This exists in layers. So depending on which ability you're thinking about, they still work.
What?
Yeah, there are a bunch of layers that work before this, so it doesn't matter.
Wait. Give me an example.
Oshaya, creatures are lands.
Yeah.
They'll still be lands.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, the Veggie Wagon short. Yep, that thing is.
Oh.
That thing made me angry. It made me angry because
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the actual like the
Why did they
rules
do
text,
this?
but I do because remember every time a layers question comes up, I have to bring the fucking kindergarten
Yeah.
chart. I'm mad about it. I don't like it at all.
That's so dumb.
It is really dumb.
Why did they make such a cool card so not good?
Well, because they probably thought.
Were they thinking?
That the art needed like a cool thing, and then they named it because the art made the name, and then they were first year, and they're like, he shouldn't have abilities, and then they put it on a card. So it's like,
That's lame.
but it's not. Here's the thing: Ashaya would die when it loses that ability, then determines in powers and toughness. You're not wrong. If it has no power and toughness, it would die. There's 8 billion ways to give creatures
Yeah.
1/1 or
Yeah.
equipment. So while there are ways that it would die and then that would go away, sure. But like creatures get 1/1 is like a very common effect. Or if a green creature has a 1/1 counter on it, it doesn't have 0 toughness. So,
Yeah.
I-
This is like Skill Check has Onion Alert in the same way that TOC has Onion Alert, except they like it and we fucking hate it.
I just
Fuck the Onion.
Like, honestly, it's so much that I'm just so annoyed by this card that I wouldn't put it in the deck. I just don't want to even bother.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, there are other cards that I don't even bother. Fuck, there's like Schrodinger's cards that are really good that I would never play because I just don't want to deal. Oh, Possibility Storm.
Yeah. It's like
I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I ranted, and that was fun. Let's talk about the deck. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk about the deck. I think I am a victim of Esper propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
I love the deck. I honestly could see the commander and not look at any of the cards in the deck and be like, "This is great. I love it. It's awesome." So yeah, I really like it. I love the idea of the reanimation. I'm trying to think if there's something that I would. Oh, there's a card that I played on an unaired episode. It's the 7 mana, 4 and 3 hybrid Orzhov that reanimates
Death
something.
Knell.
Yeah, is it Debtor's Knell?
Debtor's Knell.
Debtor's Knell. I love. I need to put that shit into every
It's cool.
reanimation deck ever because it's just every turn you get to reanimate anything, which I really like.
Is Virtue of Persistence the black one any
Yeah.
graveyard or
Yeah,
yours?
it's yours.
Okay.
I think it's yours.
Okay. Is Debtor's Knell any graveyard?
Debtor Knell is yours.
Okay. Because I think that would just be the better version these days. Because there's
Yeah,
an
that's
adventure,
true.
but you can play both,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Virtue of Persistence is any graveyard.
Any graveyard.
Oh, it is.
That's what I would
Okay,
play.
then play Virtue of Persistence.
Play
but
both. Play both. You probably
play both. Yeah, play both. Play both.
Did you rate this?
Um,
I've been giving it first every time, so I want to.
I think I'll rate it like a 9. I really like it. I'm trying to think. I mean, the only thing that I can think is like everyone is sleeping on insurance of like, you know, keeping shit alive or whatever, but it's a reanimation deck, so you kind of don't really have to worry about it. Oh, Ride a Dravik would be really cool. But yeah, I think 9. I guess again, it's not fucking so insane that I'm like, oh, it's 10. It's just really good.
I'm at 9.5 at a minimum. Any critique that I have about this, they're in the maybe board. They've thought about it a lot. But where I kind of go up from like a 9 to a 9.5 is there's clearly some stylistic choices here. Bloodghast is a good example.
Yeah.
He's a guy that can come back from the graveyard.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's necessarily overpowered or too strong for this deck, but they have obviously tinkered, played, and given some thought to the way that they want this deck to go, like Dowsing Dagger. Do you know what Dowsing Dagger does?
Yes, it's
That-
the makes walls.
Yeah, it gives your opponent some guys, and then if you can hit them, you get like a 3-mana land, which is cool in Esper. There are a bunch of like smart choices that I think are not the best cards, but like Containment Construct, like you highlighted earlier, are fantastic in this deck. To me, this deck does seem like they have really tuned it, and I celebrate that. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Plus, Malakir Reaper's in the deck. Like, how can you argue with that?
I think this deck is freaking epic.
It's good. All right, on to the next one.
Yes.
On to the next one.
And then what time are we... Oh, did we set the thing for 5? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got a lot of time.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Let's go. Dowsing Dagger. I might need to take a peepus break
It's good.
after this deck. Oh, I need to look at the deck.
Papa Doughboy.
Papa Doughboy. I've seen you in chat this whole time.
Oh,
Welcome.
Newer deck.
Welcome, Papa Doughboy.
Okay.
Edgar Allan Swall. Every time I read that name, it makes me happy. Thank you so much
Okay.
for being extant.
Okay.
Oh.
Papa Doughboy.
What does O mean? 3.5. Oh. Nice.
Did they only have the one deck?
I think I only see one.
Tago, more like Pago.
3.5. It has a lot of strong cards and proxies, lands only, but all in anything.
No, you
record is-
skipped. You skipped
oh.
very important
Okay,
text.
give it to me.
It's
I can't read
Tago,
it.
and their record is 68 rocks in a turn.
In a turn?
Yeah, they didn't get the full 69.
Oh.
I know. Now, Tago and Kodama of the East Tree. Tago is basically landfall. You make a rock. It equips to a creature for 1. They can tap. The rock goes away, and you do 2 damage to any target. They
Yes.
throw the rock. And then Kodama of the East Tree says, whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, if it wasn't put on the battlefield with this ability, you may put a permanent card with equal or lesser converted mana cost from your hand onto the battlefield. Which means lands.
Yeah.
Lands. Because you make a rock and then you play a land. And then you make a rock because you played a land and then you make a rock.
Right.
So-
So you fill up your hand with lands, and then you do, and then if you have some way to pop the lands back into your hand,
Yeah. Yeah.
ah.
Yeah. Which is probably why there's 40 lands. That does make sense. Now,
How are we getting? Oh, I'm loving that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cards is already in.
you are exactly where I thought you were.
because it's
Yeah.
gross. It's so disgusting. Mutagen Man, Living Ooze. This is probably the first time a lot of people are hearing this card. It's an Ooze Mutant, X and 2 green. It has Trample. Activated abilities of artifact tokens you control cost 1 less to activate. Here's the thing: a lot of cards that would say this, they wouldn't do this. They would say this cannot be reduced below 1.
Right.
This doesn't say that.
Yeah.
You can go to 0.
Yeah.
This is the fuel, I feel. Papa Doughboy, are you playing this in a playgroup with the TMNT card already? Because if so,
Wait, what other
I
decks?
understand. That shit is whoo doggy. That is some stinky, stinky cheese, and I love it. I'm eating it every single day of the week. Panic.
I spied the evil card here. Which is Scape Shift. That's what the evil card is.
Oh!
So Escape Shift is 4 mana, sacrifice any number of lands, search your library for up to that many, and put them onto the battlefield.
Yeah.
It doesn't say basics. 1.
Yep.
And if you're playing Scape Shift, you don't even need to cast it for 8 lands. Like if it's 4 mana, if you do 4 triggers here, you just dump pretty much all the lands in your hand. I can't imagine.
Yep.
And to me, it's
And Zeldenched.
yeah, and you can bounce them back.
But Scape Shift is so vile. Oh! Earthbending.
Oh, he's earthbending. Yeah.
Earthbending.
Use your thinky thoughts.
Okay, Earthbending makes it so that your lands recur because it puts the 1/1 counter, and then that's just the effect of Earthbending. Then Tectonic Split, as an additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice half the lands you control rounded up. Hexproof. Lands you control add 3 mana of any one color. Oh! Ooh. Neuron activation is happening right now.
And then when the earthbended lands die, what happened to them?
And then to rock. And then they come back.
They come back.
And then rock.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't know why, chat, but for some reason, the fucking people who make this card game said that when earthbended lands die, they actually come back. And so you get the land again, which is absurd. And so if you are playing Landfall, you make the rock into a guy, and then you eat the guy, and then it comes back, and you get the Landfall again, which is I'm not going to lie. Listen, I'm a dirty Tifa enjoyer. I don't think that Green Landfall needed the help. I really
didn't.
Or get exiled, correct, yeah. I really don't think that they needed it. I don't at all.
Yeah, it's just when they leave. They can't be exiled either.
Right.
So horrifying.
Exactly. So, well, why did they do that? You know what I mean?
Because they don't have anything relative to compassion. They lack any of that.
So if this was my deck, I would put a Zuran Orb in it so that I could eat lands whenever I want, however many I wanted.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
And then I would play things like I do. Crucible Worlds is fine, right? But you kind of need the lands in your hand.
Where's Lumra?
Lumra is great. You kind of need the lands in your hand, and so there aren't that many of these effects, but there's an overcosted sorcery that I love called Creeping Renaissance. Pick a permanent type, take all of those permanents out of your graveyard, and put them in your hand. and it has flashback. So yeah, it's like 5 and 7 or 7 and 9. It's a lot of mana. So like if in this deck, if your goal is just to play as many lands as possible, and you're doing the scape shift thing, and you're already playing like crop rotation, you want stuff in the graveyard, you may as well just sack everything, get them again, whether they're earthbending or not, play them again. Like the world is your oyster with this strategy, because like there are the fair effects like Azusa and Revenant Excavator, Crucible of Worlds, Conduit of Worlds, and I do see a lot of them in here. I love the cards. You might as well just go full Lumra combo at that point, or whatever you have, because Lumra is a great shout out as well. Lumra does all of it.
I want to ask the deck maker a question, a very simple question. What does Prototype Portal grab? What are you imprinting onto Prototype Portal? Just because I imagine that it's horrifying, and I can't. My puny walnut brain can't figure out what's going on with that. The artifact lands. He's thought of everything.
That's really,
He's thought of everything.
that's really fucking funny.
I
Actually.
love that shit.
I was kind of thinking it might be Horn of Greed, but that is way funnier.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yes, it's infinite lands.
That's
oh
actually
my
really
goodness
funny.
gracious.
That's incredible.
Oh, yes.
All right, well, we were so busy talking about how funny this deck is that we forgot to look that there's just a Scoot Swarm in here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Splendid Reclamation is good. Or Aftermath Analyst if that's not in here. Anything that brings them all back, yeah. Those are all good. I agree.
I'm trying to find a card.
It's a 10. I mean, it's a 10.
Oh, this is a 10.
This is a 10.
This is an easy 10. You have gifted us with your presence.
That's great, dude.
I do have there's one thing in my brain that I can't stop turning, which is I am sure that there is some infinite artifact sack outlet that would make this deck insane, even more insane.
I mean,
which
he
is
probably
crazy.
has it. It's KCI.
Well, yeah, KCI, but I mean like something that'll deal damage, like something kind of like Goblin whatever.
Well,
you know what I mean?
The most classic artifact damaging thing that I've seen in Tago is Gear per Aether Grid, which is tap your artifacts and ping. And if that's your plan to just ping out, yes. But there's Reckless Fire Weavers or the one from...
maybe that's just not the vibe.
Yeah, I don't think that's the vibe. But you're right that you could go that way, and it would be easy. It would be easy. I agree.
Yeah,
for sure. What kind of Tago decks have you seen, by the way?
Only one.
Really?
Only the one that
I
you played.
There's a guy who frequently chats and posts a bunch of incoherent comments, and I love you for it. He has Tago Infect snakes.
Yeah.
So it's just guys with Death Touch and guys with Infect, and all he does is he go, don't fuck with me. Don't be the first.
Don't
be the first. Don't be the first. And then you don't be the first, and then you're the last, and then he just throws a bunch of rocks at you, and you die to Infect.
Yeah.
The creature deals damage.
Yeah. Wow, that's so funny.
It's like, he's got a 1/1 with Death Touch with a rock. Like, it kills anything. It kills God. Like, there's nothing you can do.
It kills God.
There's nothing you can do, man. It's terrorism.
Is there, I'm wondering, what's that one Avatar card where they, like, go to the hot spring or whatever? Does that one firebend? Does that one earthbend? Am I an insane person? Isn't that card like super broken and wouldn't it do crazy work in this deck? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think maybe I played it in Box Brawl. It was a picture of Toph.
Yeah, they're chilling in
and
the hot
Katara
spring.
in the hot spring, and I don't remember what it did.
Fuck.
It was definitely some kind of like earthbend.
It's like
thing.
Lazy Day or
I'm
some
pretty sure
shit.
that it was like 2 or 3 mana. I might be able to find it. Hold on.
No, it's not earthbend. Okay.
What? That's not the Tale of Toph and Katara.
Yeah. It's not an earthbend. I thought it might be.
Oh, it puts 1/1 counters on the.
Okay. Sorry, that's my bad. Whoa!
Holy
Brudacity!
You guys are awesome.
What's up?
Hello.
Thank you for all the gifteds, but man, that's awesome to see you
You
here.
didn't have to do that. Thank you
So
very
sick.
much. Thank you very much. You guys rule.
So sick.
Oh man, that's so cool to see them.
Epic
show up.
sponsor of the show. We're so happy to see you.
That's great. Thank you.
Yes, huge thanks. Oh my goodness.
Firm 10.
Yes.
Firm 10. I
Firm
love it.
10. This deck is crazy good. Wow. I just can't imagine the giddiness you must have felt when Earthbend started happening and your neurons were like, oh my God, it's happening. Oh my God, it's happening.
Oh, I have a small Brudacity story.
Sure.
While I was streaming, a little spy came into my chat and said that they went to the store
Oh.
and they said it was a mad cool space and they really enjoyed it.
Oh, cool.
And that they've like existed in the orbit of that store forever and just didn't know. And they were like, this is now my like cool new spot. And I was
Dude.
like, cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So you guys must be doing something right.
Hey, look, if you guys are on the stream right now, this is not, we're just trying to be cool, right?
Yeah.
If you guys are looking to buy Magic product,
There we go.
Brudacity sells
Yeah,
at
yeah,
MSRP
yeah.
and ships, I think, through the U.S. So this is our recommendation. You know?
And my official push is that they clearly care about TCG space.
Yes.
Which
Yes.
is special.
Yeah, not every store is going to do that, and I think it matters so much. Now, here's the thing.
You
I think,
quit it. You
so,
quit it.
Ryan and I are very humbled for whatever we have gained or I guess cultivated from our short career so far in YouTube, and to me, it was a new feeling of gratification that after the one ad push that we did, and then seeing all the sold outs on the
Yeah,
website
true.
and being like, ooh, we might have hug a death to you there.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that the website didn't
Dude,
crash.
the Mystery Commander boxes are gone and sold out is awesome to hear, exactly like he's saying.
Yeah.
They're a really good product.
Yes,
they're
they
a really
really
good
are.
product. I fucking love them. So
Yeah.
no, I mean,
Sorry to hijack
look,
the deck review.
we don't need to do it, but I do feel like, and this is probably where he's coming from, we think our audience should know that, like, bro, those Commander decks are a perfect product in a world where precons are getting more expensive
really
and
are.
getting fewer and far between.
They are so cool.
That is something that the community needs and they should know.
Yeah.
So, based.
Yeah.
Based.
Okay.
Oh, no, I know
back
biotech.
to the deck review.
Doughboy, I know biotech specialist.
Thank you,
Okay?
everyone. Thank Brudacity. If you're on YouTube, I would say it's even worth going over to Twitch just to say thanks and say hi.
Yeah.
Because holy shit. So
Biotech
sick.
specialist makes a laner token, which laner tokens do everything you want here.
Yes.
And then also when you sack artifacts,
Oh my god.
it does damage to opponents.
You had EOE and Avatar doing land stuff. Oh, you're busting. You're just constantly
I was
busting.
gonna get 5, but they were sold out. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
that's what I'm saying. Is that they're so good.
Man, get more decks. The people want decks.
Oh, Collective Voyage. That just makes me happy to see.
You know what's crazy, Drew?
Tell me what's crazy.
We both rated this a 10, and it doesn't have a Rogue's Passage.
That's true.
How do you feel about
9-9. Put in Rogue's Passage. Here's the thing, Rogue's Passage is never bad.
No,
you
it's never
always
bad.
see it and you're
It's never
always
bad.
happy. You're
Yeah,
never
that's true.
unhappy to see it, guys.
That's true. It's
Come
not.
on.
It's not bad. That's true.
Come on,
But
guys.
in this deck, you would rather play. I will say this is my only not advice, but this is I guess advice, but not like this is a requirement. The budget fetch lands that double landfalls in this are really good. Like
Yeah.
the New Capenna ones that crack immediately.
Yes.
And then I see that you have your Evolving Wilds and your Terramorphic Expanse. There's a bunch of shitty ones that go slow 2 turns and no one cares about and don't play. But in this deck are actually maybe not bad. They're maybe not bad.
Yeah. Need colored mana draws Rogue's Passage. Yes, I understand that it doesn't make colored mana.
But it makes
I'm
colorless.
saying,
But it makes
here-
colorless. Maybe you
here's
need
the
that.
thing.
Maybe you need that.
Here's the thing. Let's say you're playing like a 5-color deck, right? If Rogue's Passage is the one thing that's keeping you from reaching color, I think that there's probably a greater issue of you aren't running enough land stuff, or you're not proxying, so you don't have the widest variety of options. And in that case, I understand Rogue's Passage feels bad. But that's again gonna be one game out of 15 that shit is gonna happen. So you kind of take what you can
Just
get.
draw better.
That's how I feel. Just draw better.
Someone says we have two 10 out of 10 decks. When we reach 4, you should do the first 4 perfect decks. We've reached 4 already for sure in the past, but
Yeah.
I thought this was a good segue,
Good.
which is that we actually were talking about the fact that we want to rip another members game or members deck game soon. So if you're on this list and you've been reviewed, or if you haven't been reviewed, we actually scan through all the decks that are offline and try to pull one for those games. We'll probably do that somewhat soon. We have a lineup for the next maybe 2 or 3 weeks, so not that soon, but we are watching and we are reading.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think that maybe the Railgun deck came off the non-review part of the. We do
Yes,
look.
that came off of, I think, just like community vote. I don't even know if we reviewed the deck
No,
on stream.
we didn't review it on stream, but we did. We like looked through all the list outside of it and put that to a poll. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do read through these decks just to see if, do the crab deck.
Yeah, that's true.
We've seen multiple crab decks, and we have not played one.
We've made crab decks.
We should just do oops all crabs.
Oops. Oh.
All right, you ready to move on?
Yes. This deck is
Great-
amazing.
great deck.
So happy
Great deck.
to have it here to
Great
see
deck,
it.
great deck.
Yes, let's
You can
do
go potty.
a Pippus.
You go. You
I'm
go.
going to do a little
I
bit
have
of a Pippus.
I have a bladder of a warrior, so
He has a
I'll
bladder of a
stay.
camel.
I'll stay.
We'll
I'll
see you in a
stay.
second, chat.
I'm a member, but don't have access to submit. Okay, this is a good time for me to explain the submission process. The toughest part about the submission process is to get your YouTube or Twitch integrated with Discord. So there's an integration section. You need to do that. And then if that doesn't work, restart your Discord and maybe your computer as well. It's sometimes a little finicky. But once you do that, you will have access to the channel that you can see. So I can see that you have the green name, that you are a member as well, and I definitely know it. And then in there's a pin post where we look at these deck lists. Every month we do one of these. And while I can't tell you when February will be, I would guess it'd probably be on the back half of the month. I'm not going to spoil it, but we have a couple of guests coming in February, which we're pretty freaking excited about, which is great. And so we'll have, I think we have some like poggers. Yes, we have some pretty jam-packed schedules for the first maybe week and a half. I welcome you guys' speculations on what you think it'll be, but it could be anybody. Yeah, no problem. Let me bother the mods in YouTube or Twitch or whatever and see. How do you feel about Clash? Are you talking about the league thing? Are you talking about the league? What do you mean Clash? Are you talking about oh god, there's so many clashes. Clash of Clans, Creator Clash, League Clash. Oh, the Magic mechanic? Oh yeah, that's what we're doing here. I forgot. Sorry, I'm having a bit of an old man moment. I love Clash. God, okay, you've got me on a thing. Someone mentioned also Marvo as well, or it was you. I want to describe Marvo the card, and then I'll explain Clash, and then I'll tell you what I think about it. So Marvo is a 5-mana 1/8. Unbelievable stats. When Marvo attacks, by the way, he's an Octopus Rogue, clash with defending player. And Clash says each clashing player reveals the top card of their library, then puts it on the top or the bottom. A player wins if their card had a higher mana value. It's literally war. It's the cage brawler mechanic where, except for you don't discard, right? You just show off the card and whoever does. But Marvo says when you win a clash, draw a card, then you cast a spell with mana value 8 or less without paying its mana cost. First of all, 8 synergy, awesome, Octopus. A really cool mini game in the game. The problem with Clash, other than Marvo, which was a sick left turn, Clash, dungeons, bending, like there are other ones for sure. Maybe even dice rolling from Baldur's Gate are all such really, really, really cool mechanics in the game that we'll never see support ever again. And so what that means is, if you want to play Clash, there are only a certain number of Clash cards that exist and probably will ever exist. And so I do think it's fun to build Clash decks, but if you've played against them, Warp is a good example. If you've played against them, you've seen the same Clash cards. Marvo's like the best one. And like, I don't think that that's boring per se, but I do think that like at some point, like when you make a Clash deck, it becomes like caricaturized. Like you play the same cards, you do the same thing or whatever. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Parrot says that one of the Clash cards got reprinted in Jund Lorwyn Precon. Maybe. And it's unfortunate that like these mechanics that have such cool flavor are just kind of dead. They're just kind of dead, like bending, Clash, and dungeons and stuff like that. Until we get more support, like
Horsemanship, banding.
yeah, all that stuff is like we need more minigames. Based. That's based.
I hope the chat forgives me. I'm gonna eat some snacks.
Nah, for sure.
I'm fading away up here.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe we got like another hour. What?
Gotta get quips and guac.
I wasn't gonna say I was leaving for you.
Let me tell you. I've talked with him.
Yeah.
And my hope is that that will happen because Unhinged Deck Builder, yeah, he's awesome. He is like, to me, bringing so much freshness to the MTG space in a way that other people aren't. Sorry, I fucking ran back here. And I'm a gamer, so I'm not. so put together. And now, this is not even in the MTG space. Has anyone in chat or you seen him on Instagram Reels with all of the shit that he has been posting? Just with like D&D reference and Warhammer reference. He's just making these shorts that are so funny. One of them, this is my favorite one I think he's ever done. He goes, this is how Minecraft YouTubers are. Hey guys, so, you know, if you look in this chest, I have a bunch of ores. I did a little bit of mining off camera. And then, it's the next sort of frame. And he goes, hey guys, see this structure that I made? I did a little mining off camera and I made this, so I hope you guys aren't too mad. And then the next one is, he goes, hey guys, you know, I had a little bit of run-in with the law. I did a little miner off camera. And...
Holy cow.
I'm just telling you, this man is an innovator in so many ways. I love Quips and Guac. This person is
I would
incredible.
love to. Are you here? Oh, thank you.
Oh, a little bit of a refill.
Oh, this is the one he didn't finish.
I wish that when you guys handed over the Coke Zeros, that a like Call of Duty Reload sound had played.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I just wanted to shout it out that Quips and Guac is like honestly one of my favorite creators right now.
Yeah,
so good.
We're kind of thinking of ideas. It would be very hard to get them to play in a game, and we're kind of thinking of like maybe we can give them like a homework assignment to be like make us decks, but like, you know, every theme is like Shakespeare or something, insane, and we're kind of brain bugging in that.
It would be hard to get him down here, but man, he is such a treasure.
Yep.
Anyways,
you ready for the next round?
Spinning.
Sure.
Spinning.
I'm taking it a little easy. I'm feeling my throat getting dry. I'm getting hungry tumbly, so I need to.
Maybe we shoot for 334, something like that.
I mean, I'll still be good to keep rolling.
Yeah. Well, it's like an hour from now.
Myself,
it's like an hour
guys.
from now. It's plenty of time.
Terminal Murph.
Terminal Murph.
I feel like I recognize that name too, but maybe
they're in chat a lot.
I'm crazy.
Maybe a 2 with no other context.
Wow.
Badass.
Wow.
Aura.
Oh,
let's go. They titled the deck Jaws 17. This time he's got a bigger boat. The commander, not Jaws.
Wow.
It's Captain Howler Sea Scourge, baby. 4 mana, 5/4. Stonks. Ward 2, pay 2 life. Stonks. Whenever you discard one or more card, target creature gets 2/0 until end of turn for each card discarded this way. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player this turn, draw a card. It's fucking, is it wheel aggro, baby?
I do not want to neglect maybe one of the most important things, the description under the title. My girlfriend loves sharks, but hates magic because she says it doesn't make any sense. So I made a deck whose whole purpose is just to throw out all of your cards.
That's so good, actually. That's so fucking good. Oh my god.
Absolute perfection.
That's really good.
That's so good.
They said once again read primer and sort by tags. Okay, let me see your
there a
tags.
primer?
Let me see your. I think that might have been what they were
Oh,
talking
that
about.
is the primer, yeah.
Where are your fucking? Let me see your tags. Right? How do I even type in tag? Okay. Oh wow. Okay, wait.
I need to look at these in visual form.
Okay, so we obviously have the boots with the fur category. Have you seen that yet? What do you think it is?
Art equipments?
It's Swiftfoot boots. Right, of course. Have you seen the card Pain for All?
No.
What's that creature type the Tanuk is? Fucking
Kavu?
Kavu, right. He's a big Kavu guy with armor and like energy blades, and he's like kind of going, ooh.
Yeah.
And it's in the category, she just likes this card because the guy looks funny.
Right. I also like the category called Aquarium Patrons, which I guess is people just there to see the sharks.
Oh yeah, that's true. They just go. Why are there ninjas at the aquarium?
I really think that this is the girlfriend looking through the collection being like, ooh, and then putting it aside. This is perfect.
What is What is Wonder doing in the aquarium? There's sharks in there. It shouldn't be in there.
Sharknado.
I'm mad. I'm
Sharknado.
mad.
It's actually good because you discard.
No. I mean, the card is good. I just mean that like it's not a shark. Why is it?
Are
in
you
the
mad
aquarium?
because anger isn't
It's
here?
it's in the aquarium. Oh, that's a good point. No, I'm mad because there was a pirate I just saw. Hold on, or there was a yeah. Oh fuck, there was a shark I just saw that was a fish, and I was I just was offended for it. It was titled fish, but it was a shark. You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen the category fire the broadside cannons?
I've not seen the category fire. I've now seen the category fire.
There are 7 broadside cannons.
I'm annoyed that the fucking card Fiery Cannonade is not in this category.
Well, here's the thing.
Thank you.
Oh, it's paint for all. Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Earlier we were talking about good red interaction. Fucking Abrade.
Yeah.
Play the card.
Yeah.
Oh, Thorns got me. Being filled with wonder at the aquarium.
See?
That is fair. That is fair. Okay, we've been memeing on the cards. I have seen the cards. If you're playing Howler, what's your plan here?
This. No, maybe not. I mean, if
I
I'm
wouldn't
playing
disagree.
Howler, I would defer to Zach, who made the Howler precon.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Our what was this dumbass set called again?
Aether Drift.
Aether Drift.
I think it was a Pissfoils drift.
Yeah. What? Tell me about your Howler deck, because that's really what I would have done.
Says fucking 6 words.
Yeah, you make a bunch of. Well, what I did was I wanted to go wide, make a bunch of tokens.
Yeah.
And then beef those up with Howler through like wheels or something.
Yeah.
And then give all your guys and then draw a bunch of Volcanic cards.
Zach, I'm gonna spoil an addiction that Zach has been grappling with for a long time. If it's 2 mana, discard a card, draw a card, he puts it in every fucking deck.
That's true.
He puts it in every deck. And here's the thing about that. Most decks, I'm like, Zach, you got blue. Just draw the fucking cards like
Yeah.
a regular Magic player.
Nope.
In this deck specifically, Zach, I celebrate your decision to just discard the card and draw the card because it's fucking really good. But I only see like 4 of those in
Yeah,
here.
you're missing Wild Guess. You're
See?
missing Cathartic Reunion.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's like a
Pyretic
pyretic
Reunion?
one. Yeah.
no Windfall.
Where's your windfall?
Come on now.
Come on now.
I really like that this deck is sharks and cards that the girlfriend just said ooh to.
Yeah.
But also, you're running Surly Badgesaur. You're running
Inky. What
Yeah.
the fuck is the guy's name?
the Senescal?
The
No.
Inty says
Oh,
call this
yeah,
song,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Him too. I really like that you're running Brawlin, the Sky Shark Rider, the partner to Shabraz. So cool. You have like Prismari Command, like I love the Monument to Endurance. So cool. This deck bangs. This isn't
it's
just
good.
kind of like a pile. I mean, I think 2 is probably appropriate. I don't think that it's barely 2. I think that this is a 2. Like, I'm not mad.
Have you seen Bellowing Crier?
I just saw it. You play him. You draw and then discard.
And he's a
That's
frog.
all he does.
He's a frog
He's a frog.
advisor.
I guarantee. Like, this deck makes me so happy because I can see the story forming in real time. I need to not talk with my mouth full. Of looking through the cards and being like, oh, I bet you would like this one. Girl takes the card and it's a frog going, ah! And she goes, that's awesome. Put it in. Whee!
That's some of Magic's best, I think.
So good.
What's the fucking Oh, I think I got one for you. Hold on. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, don't spoil it
I don't
then.
want to spoil it. No, it's not a fish, but Glinthorn Buccaneer is a pirate. Is a pirate.
Yes. Glinthorn is, come on.
Which, when you discard cards, it deals damage to people, and you can pay to do the discard and draw thing already, which is cool. But he's also a pirate, which is sick. And maybe he's not a fish, but he's a pirate, so it's like.
I also think that there's room for the colorless land Rogue's Passage. No, I mean yes,
Good idea.
but also the one that is draw discard for everybody at the table.
Gaia Reach.
Yeah, Gaia Reach Sanitarium. I think that's really good.
Yeah, that is good. And someone in YouTube chat was just talking about the cycle lands. There's a bunch in here.
Yeah,
Which are obviously good includes, but I feel like if your girlfriend, for example, was a newer player, it's not something you'd think about because when you look at the cycling lands, it doesn't really cross your mind that this is a discard effect. It's like I get to draw a card. It's like usually what newer players think about this.
Yeah.
It's such great synergy. I think if I was playing this, I would go with it's called like New Horizons or something like that. There's a blue enchantment that makes all your cycle effects cost 0. And then I would just jam every cycling card in the deck.
Yeah.
And I think that would be funny and gimmicky, but I almost prefer what you have going on here. It's got way more personality. I think it's really cool.
I really like Enduring Curiosity. Honestly, that card is so good just generally. I find Silent Hall Creeper a curious include. And then probably same with Kaido Cunning Infiltrator and... No, Evora makes sense. Hollow One, maybe not so much, but that's okay. Like, here's the thing. How can I talk shit about this deck?
I don't think you can. It's literally immune to shit talking, but we can add funny cards. Like, I just looked up, I've never seen this card. Attunement from SLC. Have you looked that up?
No.
3 mana enchantment. It has no effect except an activated ability. Return it to its owner's hand. Draw 3, then discard 4.
Amazing.
Which is not good, but
but it is something you can do.
But in this deck, you get to draw cards again and then discard the cards and hit them in the face, which is
I guess.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. So I think I would like that kind of card. Not good. Is really good in this deck and also full of personality. That's what I would do with this deck. Ultimately, is like after seeing this version, go with the personality. It's way cool.
Yeah. Hall Creeper and Kaido give unblockable, which is crazy in the deck. You're right.
That
and so does
is
Rogue's Passage.
true. And Rogue's Passage is a land. That's good.
Aqueous Form.
What do you think about Hall Creeper?
No, I just talked about him.
No, like, do you think it's a good card?
No.
Well, I feel like every time I see it played, it just does nothing or dies.
Yeah, it's like... Here's the thing. If he stayed enough to get every single one of his abilities off, then it would be like, okay. But he's never going to do that. He's not going to stick that long. Either a board wipe is going to happen or someone's going to be like, who has something that has 1 toughness? And then it's like,
yeah.
oh.
And I don't even...
Okay.
Like, I feel like guys that become copies of your guys are so tough because it's like you already have to be winning.
Yeah.
You already have to be winning is the thing. Which
Not
is
crazy
like,
about him.
Yeah. I like, for example, that they chose to put a reconnaissance mission in over something like Biden of Thassa because it has cycling, so you can discard it. I wonder if more of those effects are kind of better with this. Although, to be honest, I think Zach is right. I think I would, rather than just play this like 1/1 unblocky guy, I would just fucking play another one of those red 2 mana discard and draw because like you filter your shit, you pump up your guys. I mean, life is good.
Here's another thing. If you have a printer, you can just print Jaws the card and put it in the deck.
What?
Jaws is a shark.
I forgot about that.
You can put him in the deck.
I said it at the beginning of this.
I think you could.
Yeah, and he makes blood tokens, I think, which would
And
be
he makes
perfect
blood
for this.
tokens, which is like, why the fuck would I not want to do that?
True.
This deck is fucking epic, dude.
The deck is epic. If you are like having land troubles, I'd consider more like island cycling, mountain cycling cards. If you're trying to power it up, I mean, obviously a Rogue's Passage, but I mean, like probably I would go with more interaction, if anything, because like you clearly have a good game plan, and it's great.
No. Hold on. Before you say that, remember that this is the deck for the girlfriend to play, and it's cool because you just throw out cards.
Yeah,
so you're right.
I'm saying
interaction.
if you want to power it up,
Yeah,
that's where
yeah,
I would go. I don't think you should.
I'm wondering how we can power it up and not increase the sort of
Magic the Gathering-ish?
Magic the Gathering load that you have to bear, right? Because Counterspell adds a lot of like mental gymnastics that I think is not like City on Fire. Boom! You just know that your sharks are doing triple damage.
That's true.
Like that to me maybe is not a really great improvement, but it sort of makes a change.
People are saying the
Windfall.
wheels definitely for sure.
Yeah.
For me, I would probably pull something out of like the Fallout sets, like Silver Shroud's costume, because that shit is so funny and doesn't make sense, but it would like protect your guy and like gives him Shroud and unblockable, right?
Yeah.
So like I would probably pull something out of the more modern things. It's too bad that this doesn't have green, so you can't play Power Fist.
Like I have the perfect card that I would never put into this deck.
What?
Mathemagics.
I've never heard of it.
I'm never putting it in. Never ever.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's true.
I wonder if you could put what's the bounce everything that isn't of the type board wipe?
Oh, Raise the Palisades?
Yeah, Raise the Palisades.
That's actually a pretty good
I think that's really
shout-out.
good.
That's pretty good. I like that a lot, actually. They don't have
You could do
all
Kindred Discovery.
sharks.
I know it's not all.
Yeah, but
like-
it's like enough, I think, to matter.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's too bad that they can't play the other Sky Shark, Shabraz.
Yeah.
Because it has
have
White
white.
Pip.
Why does that card have a white pip in it?
What
What is so orderly about Shabraz?
it flies, therefore it's Azorius. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Don't ask me.
Oh, Jace's Archivist? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty great.
Any of the wheel cards are obviously like pretty big upgrades. I don't think.
I kind of think that's
Yeah,
Master
kinda-
Nexus. Yeah, you can just name Shark. Everything's a shark. Whee!
That's pretty good.
I kind of think that's maybe all that you would change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything funny. You know what I might put in this? Chasm Skulker. I might put that in this. Because that's just a squid that makes squids.
Yeah.
Which
Pretty good.
is on the silly end of the squid spectrum, I think. Now,
From non-silly squids to real silly squids.
do you need that? No. But I might.
Yeah, but you might do it.
Or Ominous Seas, actually.
Like, put full throttle in the deck. Like, why not?
Fuck it.
Like, why not?
Yeah, fuck it.
Anyway,
GG's, this is a good one.
I mean, I can't rate it anything less than 10 because the theme of this deck is for my girlfriend, and it's your girlfriend. And where's the place that we? Can
I
call
also think as funny and themed as the deck is, this is a good deck.
it is.
It's a
It
good
really
deck.
is.
So I'm with you there.
I think this deck is like so fun. Like you don't care about winning when you sit down. You're just like, oh, shark.
Yeah, plus he has Shark Typhoon, so like,
Yeah.
I mean, how do you argue with that? 10 for me, sir. Well
Yeah.
played. GG's.
Easy 10.
May your girlfriend ever lose a game eventually, because I feel like this deck would win all of them.
And I will say that this deck, although it is not like this falls outside, I think, the usual submission for these deck review streams. This is zanier than like most of the decks
Yeah.
that we're receiving.
It's still
and
good,
I
too.
value that.
It's
yeah,
still
and
good.
it's still good. I value that Zane.
I have a critique.
Uh-oh.
I think Kitsa belongs in the aquarium.
Wow.
Kitsa?
Yeah, it's an otter.
Oh.
it
There's
belongs
otters
in
at
the
my
other
aquarium. No, but
well,
there's
it's
otters
in
at
the
my
zoo
aquarium.
next door, but it also...
Oh, I see.
You know what? The Florida Aquarium has otters.
They have otters.
They do.
Wait, do our zoos have otters?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Fuck, you might be right
Tampa
about
Zoo
that.
does.
Oh, fuck.
Tampa Zoo does.
What the fuck? What do we even do about this?
Dude, I know because when I went there, oh my god, dude, the otter exhibit's so big, and they all are chillers. They all hang out and they like look at the
Yeah.
people out the.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so cool. They're so sick.
Okay, well, maybe
I'm sorry if you guys can hear my crunching. It
otters
probably is so
otters go in
horrifying.
both categories, so you have to cut it. You have to cut it.
Yeah, you
you
have to
can't
cut
put
it
it in
probably.
either one. Unless you like made them their own category, like the handsomest boys or something like that.
Do you want some pretzels?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I'm sorry. This is probably so improper, and I apologize, but
Look,
I'm
I mean,
fucking starved.
between here, chat. Here are your options. Either Drew gets his snacks, or we end early. I mean, Drew has to have his snacks.
That's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, this is more content.
We just see hosts of messages. Drop Drew. No snacks for him.
no,
Just get him out of there.
No. This is like, guys, this is our allotted feeding time. Okay, so it's like
Also, now that they've kind of calmed down, the amount of messages at the start of stream of just like both of your guys' hair is
Oh yeah.
doing something to me. I was kind of like, I don't want to go there. But yes, we're both growing out incredible hair.
I'm doing all right.
Ryan's working on it longer than me.
I'm just kind of going with it till it goes. I don't really know. I haven't had a haircut in like 4 months.
The saddest part about my long hair is that at some point it's not going to be blonde anymore. It's going to go to my natural brown, which is such a shame. At least for me it is. I don't know.
I think it's got a good mix.
Right now it's funny because it has like wings.
I didn't know what those were called.
I don't
No,
know
but
if that's the official name.
I think that's, if it's not, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next deck. Whee!
Spinning.
You are sharing with the class, right?
Yes, of course. If anybody in chat would like a pretzel, I'll give it to you. Open wide. Beep.
Steak fry.
Steak fry?
Steak
Fuck.
fry.
What I would do to a steak fry right now.
Ooh.
Nasty, nasty things.
Ooh, we have a comment that begins with long before. Okay, all right, I'm gonna read this.
No.
Long before the precon, my first 5e character was a tiefling warlock with Pact of the Tome. Prosper came out and got me into magic since WotC shamelessly stole him from my game. My first deck and a mainstay in my roster, even if my pod's grown when I pull him out. Most games are 50-50, do nothing / arch enemy. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love this. Holy, and the deck title? Prosper? I barely know her.
Respect. He said, bracket 3, burn down my opponents by casting from exile, making treasures, and using them to cast more spells to make sure I'll make sure treasure. Especially expect what you expect from Prosper. And then in parentheses, they wrote fairly, which I think is not printed on the card anywhere.
You're playing Magic. There ain't no fairness here.
Well, how
if
do
you're
you-
looking for fairness, go somewhere else.
How do you feel about Prosper Tomebound, power level wise?
Epic.
Fucking disgustingly busted, and I don't think they'll ever do anything like that again.
Yeah, no.
It for Rakdos value has no drawbacks. None. And it's like
So fun.
and not only that, it's like, oh man, it's a 1/4 with Death Touch, so like they can never it's the box brawl special. I mean, it just blocks everything.
In a way, this is like the LaCroix of Atraxa, because obviously it's not the 7/7 that you could play literally all basic lands in and still win.
LaCroix of
But it is like I could play almost any cards in the deck that do anything, and the commander is just like, okay, here's everything you could ever need and a bunch of mana. And it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
why did you do all of that?
Yep.
He's just like, because I can, why not?
Chat, there was a question I want to actually bring back. Is would you guys ever do a way for non-members or non-subs to submit decks? We talked about doing like a big version of this stream where we give like a little more warning than just like a day or 2 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And in that way, we might do that because we're curious how many people are interested in deck reviews in general. No plans for that currently, but is something that we think we will do at some point.
Yeah. I think that it's definitely something in the plans. It's just hard because, like, let's say that we open it up to literally everybody on the planet Earth, which some content creators do, and I am so... One, I'm sorry, and two, you're doing the Lord's work. It would turn into like a... We're getting through less than 1% of the
Yeah.
decks, which I feel like feels worse than it feels good to be able to submit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I do think it might happen on a week or two where we're like, we got nothing to do. We're ahead of our filming schedule. But
Or if, like, the rest of the house is traveling, like,
exactly.
states.
But in the next at least 4 weeks that I can think of, we're gonna be really busy.
Yeah.
So.
No. It's more than 4 weeks because we have things planned at least until March,
Well,
and then maybe April, depending. That's what I'm thinking.
fair. That's fair. I told them while you were gone that we have a few guests, but I didn't say who.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. One day. No, Charles is never traveling XD. Well, I mean, not never traveling. He's driving.
Yeah, like he drives like 10 miles or something. You know what I mean?
Guests. One day we just kind of realized, hey, wait. People kind of like us.
Yep.
Especially when we went to MagicCon and we just shook a bunch of hands and it was like, wow, all these people are so cool. That's it. Really excited to have guests.
No notes. They're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
That's it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay,
if you can,
Prosper.
if
Dirty,
you
dirty
can think of a
Prosper.
Magic creator, we've probably talked to them in some way, shape, or form.
Yep.
It doesn't mean that everyone who has ever played Magic is going to be on our show, but like, you know, we love people. That's it.
Who's Moist Critical? I've only ever met Penguin Z0.
Yeah. I don't know who that is.
Would we come to MagicCon EU?
Wasn't he in that movie? I mean, it would depend. Would we be sent to MagicCon EU is the better question.
We would go, but like the likelihood of us like buying flights and hotel rooms and also passes and stuff like that is pretty low.
Maybe this is a disgusting thing to say, but I think it is the truth, which I think that you guys are owed more than anything. And again, maybe this sounds kind of weird, but like sometimes we have to look at stuff like that and see if we will make a return on investment for that. If we go to MagicCon EU, we will have so much fun talking to the community, which is always worth it, talking to creators, which is always worth it, and having a fun time playing, you know, Magic and just being there around. But like, then we come back and like, even when we made a video about a Black Lotus from Alpha that is the first time that one's been graded in so long, like that video kind of did okay. And it's like, I don't think that we could beat that just going to MagicCon EU.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing. At some point, when we're bazillionaires
Getting
and we
my
have
charger.
12 Lamborghinis, we're going to EU.
Sure.
Like, then we're definitely going. But right now, we are literally, like, those are numbers we have to crunch, sadly.
Everyone knows that magic creators are infinitely wealthy.
Yeah. I hope that that makes sense to everybody, and I hope that isn't shattering any sort of misconceptions or preconceptions about anything really. You play Magic? Yeah, you can come on the show. Fuck it.
We did talk about. I'm not sure how it would work, and we don't really have any hard ideas for it. But like doing some kind of publicly available, like at an LGS or a convention or whatever thing to do. Because at MagicCon, we played games with you guys who were there for like 12 hours. And
Yeah.
honestly, some of the best games I played in a long time. It was really fun.
I brought one deck. He brought none and bought a pre-con when we were there. We played 12
It was
hours of Magic
awesome.
with one deck
It
each.
was
Can you
sick.
imagine the brain drain that we had that
It
day?
was
Oh my
so
God.
fun, dude. Well,
Not that I'm complaining.
I bought the EOE Jund Precon, which was everything I've ever wanted and more. I mean, it was great. But since that day, I have played that deck, and it's just like I know it like the back of my hand, and I'm like it's fully autopilot because we were MagicCon. We were like trying to play. Every turn would get interrupted by someone being like, "Can you autograph this? Hello, nice to meet you." And it would be like us trying to play a game impossibly in the best way. You guys that we've met in person were all respectful, polite, and
Yes.
great and wonderful. Thank you very much. But like after playing it in that way, like playing a regular game of Magic with that deck has felt so easy. Are you ready to finish reviewing the deck? Start reviewing the deck.
Okay, so I want to talk about the deck just a little bit
Uh-huh.
before we go super deep in. You, submitter of the deck, are like, Tiefling Warlock, Prosper fits the bill.
Yep.
And I'm looking through the deck list. It has now Fashni. It has Wild Magic Sorcerer. It has Share the Spoils. It has a bunch of classics that definitely go into Prosper.
Descent into Avernus.
Descended to Avernus, such a banger, and it's so flavorful. And I got, the gif of the guy getting the flashbang and he's just staring into the white light that blinds him absolutely? That happened to me when I was scrolling and I said, what is this card that has the legendary crown and it's 2 black pips and 2 red pips? Shadow the Hedgehog! I was like, oh! Oh no! Ah, leave me alone! It scared the shit out of me. And I mean, it fits because you're paying artifact mana to do stuff, but oh my god! I was like, no! He's here! He followed me here from somewhere else!
That's so good. That's so good. Okay, but
scared the shit out
for
of me.
every shadow that exists, they put the Zorns in, they put the treasure
Yeah.
vaults in, and they they did a
Dude,
good.
crime novelist? Come on.
Come on, that's what I'm saying.
I like how Bloodthirsty Conqueror is in the protection.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at tags. Hold on,
Category.
I was just looking at. Let me see.
For
Let me see.
some reason.
Wait, what?
Let's see.
Bloodthirsty.
Oh, it is.
Protection because your opponents are all dead.
Right, they're all dead. I guess probably their intention is that as a flying
Flying
death
death touch
blocker.
Flying death touch blocker.
But it is very funny that
Sure.
you can protect yourself by just killing them. That's pretty good.
What
So
is
this
there to
a
say?
Very treasure heavy
Yep.
synergy deck. No Revel in Riches.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an interesting
Interesting.
choice.
very interesting.
Well, you got to have Rev, right? Anime waifu chair.
Oh, yeah, it's here. At the bottom.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying you got to have it.
Oh, yeah. And the other one at the top. What's her
Everith,
name?
Viceroy of Plunder.
Yeah.
But consider this. Jury.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Master of the
true.
Revel.
Yeah.
Just better.
Both of the marionette users. No Knuckles either. Yeah, I guess that's true. Wow, what a time that we're talking about Knuckles and Shadow the Hedgehog and Magic the Gathering. Part of me is like yippee, and another part of me is like,
Well, just erase the art and keep the text.
that way you can get ROI on cards you pull from box brawls. My brother.
We make tons of money on those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
Main income actually.
Speaking of box brawl, Gamble's in here.
Oh. So true.
Okay.
How many lands you got? 36. Beautiful. Honestly, you might even be able to go lower.
This is
Just because so much treasure.
this tutor list to me is fascinating. They don't have vampiric tutor, and they don't have demonic tutor, but they have profane tutor, gamble, and scheming symmetry.
I think a part of them is just like, I'm just going to avoid the number of the deck going up. Which, like, yeah.
It makes well. It's not like gamble is a cheap card, is it? It's fucking.
No.
It's $25.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
And it's a game changer.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just a conscious choice to just be like, that's too easy. Because, like, Profane Tutor is that card, but 2 turns later. So that's interesting to me.
Maybe it's like a D&D character choice where he's like, my guy used to be a gambler.
Well, maybe. I could see it. Bracket 3 trying to keep... Yeah, but they're already game changers. Gamble and
Jessica's.
Jessica's are game
Yeah.
changers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do really like where you're going though. Like, there's a share the spoils in here. There's a like Descent into Avernus. There's a bunch of really flavorful choices. How, if you sat down and played this, do you think you would win in a vacuum?
Yeah.
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 I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
Like, what's stopping me from winning is the
you
question.
play the fucking Goldspan Dragon with the Prosper, and then you win the game.
Like, even if they remove Prosper, like, I'm still probably going to be doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it's like, okay, then what are you doing to stop me? It's like, okay, either playing a board wipe, everyone else gets fucked too, and then I'm probably just in a better neutral position than them. Or there are 3 people using their removal on me. They earned it. Like, they wanted that bad? You got it, King. You just fucking take the game away.
I looked for my 3 favorite like treasure token artifact like win condition engines, and I found 4, which is Nadir's Nightblade, tokens leave, you drain. Mirkwood Bats, tokens leave, you ping.
Yeah.
Marionette Master, tokens leave, you ping for the damage of the creature. Marionette Apprentice, you drain. So, I mean, like, I feel like you will accidentally kill everyone every game, no matter what, with this deck.
Yep.
And, like, that's really strong. But, man, I just hate playing against Prosper is what I'm realizing right now. I just hate
Yeah.
this fucking card.
Yeah.
So good. And the deck itself is really... Oh, Academy Manufacturer, of course.
I love that there's the story of, like, I played a D&D character and then now Prosper fits, because Lord knows everyone who plays D&D and Magic would dream of that alignment of the stars. And so I'm happy that I'm seeing it play out in real life. I'm ready to rate the deck. I mean, the deck is a bunch of bangers that synergize with Prosper, and there's, like, personal theming. It's like a 10.
Yeah.
I think it's a 10.
I'm with you. I'm just double checking the lands really quick. There's
Hold
nope,
on.
they have it. I was gonna say there are adventure lands, Mako City of Midgar and Lindblom Industrial Regency,
So good.
which technically cast from exile. And there you go. There you go.
Aww.
Excuse me, play from exile. It's insane to me that Mako City of Midgar, you can cast the adventure and play it, and it triggers Prosper. That's the world we live in.
Chat, what's the lesson today for lands?
No, it's not in there. It's not in there. Don't look. Don't look.
9/9.
Yeah, but hold on. They're playing the Black Gate, which is one of my favorite lands of all time.
I guess in my mind, why not play Rogue's Passage?
Black Gate, you can. It's got the 3 life shotgun. Tap for black, 2 and tap. Choose player with the most life or tied with the most life. Target creature can't be blocked by creatures that player controls this turn. So it's
Okay.
not
Interesting.
It's not Rogue's Passage. It's cheaper. It's colored mana.
Okay. It's just better.
Well, they have to have more life than you, so you can't do it.
But like, you're playing Rakdos.
Yeah,
You're probably going to be fine.
yeah. So it's not Rogue's Passage, but it is a good alternative.
When you need to do it, you most likely will be able to. And when you don't need to do it, you're just going to win a different way.
With the only exception of it doesn't specify your creatures, so you can use it as a politics
Yeah,
tool, which I
exactly.
really like. I really like that one.
Yeah.
But also he has
Very epic.
he has space for Rogue's
You
Passage.
could.
He just has
That's the
space.
thing, is that you could.
He has space.
And you have so many treasures that, like, the colorless mana problem
Yeah.
isn't even extant, really, in my mind.
Yep, I'm with you there.
Deadpool listed as removal. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Deadpool is removal.
It just takes their text box, like, which is usually enough to stop their thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. Although,
I mean, you don't play Deadpool for the tempo.
Ooh, wait, I have one. I maybe have one.
You don't play it for a combo that you already planned for. You do it for a new combo that you just discovered on the board.
I like Tybalt's Trickery in this deck because, 1, interaction. 2, if you draw your fucking Arcane Signet on turn 48, you can cast it, counter it, and then you cast a free spell from exile,
Very cool.
which is cool.
What's
Tybalt's
Tybalt's
Trickery
Trickery?
is definitely.
I only know LVNL or
Sorry, yeah,
not
yeah,
VNL,
VNL.
Coco.
Yeah, VNL Coco.
Yeah, Vienna of Kokor, of course. No, it's a great deck. I just hate Frostfur because I lose all my games against Frostfur always kicks my ass.
Yeah, but cool.
No, it's cool. I can't really argue with the choices of the deck. It's a treasure themed Prosper, cast from exile, and Passionate
I like
Archaeologist is in it. You can have a 10
Yeah.
for me. 10 for me. 10 for me. It's got good flavor as well.
I like it.
Yeah, it's great. I don't want to play against it.
But I like it.
It's good.
Spin that wheel.
On to the next one.
Oh, did you give it a number?
10?
10?
10.
10.
10.
Me win 10.
It's like hard to build a bad Prosper deck, but that has all the things that I would want in it.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Hard to build a bad Prosper deck is like the best way to describe it, I think. The Edamame. They should make that a card.
Parrot.
Parrot?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've been here multiple times apparently.
Hello, Parrot.
Whoops.
They have 2.
Oh!
They have 2, and their comments on both decks are, I hope I get picked this time. I sure hope I get picked this time. So you did. Which deck should we reveal? Let's see. Clash for the first one.
Oh, Clash? Whoa. This deck's title is I Am Your Scheming Eunuch.
And then in brackets, aims for second place.
What the fuck?
No, that's good. Dude, second place decks are really funny. What's the other one, dude?
The other one is Clash,
Is it
so it's
Marvo,
going to be
probably?
Marvo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Marvo. Okay.
I'm gonna look through the Eunuch one. You look through Marvo, and we'll see what's
I would
more
like us to do the
interesting.
Eunuch one because while you guys were while you guys were gone, I fucking ranted about Clash for 20 minutes. So
Okay.
we've
Okay.
already had some Clash content. He says you can pick either way.
Yeah.
Okay, Quasar. Have you guys played against Quasar? Mm-hmm. I fucking hate this guy.
I mean, everybody who plays against him hates him.
It's just what Quasar is dirty Nekizar players who don't want to be seen as dirty Nekizar players, and then they go, no, it's target opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life. It's just
Yeah.
target opponent loses 1 life. How can you believe them? You know what I mean?
How can you believe them is a real question.
You
Ristic
can't.
study in the year of our Lord
Wait a
2026.
Wait a minute.
Whoa! This guy's playing old cards.
Oh my god, Underworld Connections. I haven't seen that in forever. It enchants a land with tap, pay a life, draw a card. I know. This used to be good, okay? This used to be good.
Wow.
That used to be good, dude.
Universal Surveillance. What are
Okay.
these cards, dog?
Universal
I can
Surveillance is
definitely
awesome.
read this card on the Psychosis Crawler. That's fucking awesome.
Dude, Universal Surveillance is an awesome card.
Warnog Riders Chaplain. This is the Stranger Things.
Wedding ring.
Wedding Ring? Yeah, I think I'm understanding the Eunuch reference. I think this deck literally is like, I'm just gonna Kingmake. Read the description for Ristic Study? Oh, read the description?
Oh. Wait, I didn't
Where,
even know.
what?
Hold on.
Where is it?
Hold on. One moment. Got technical difficulties.
What the fwick?
What?
I don't know Architect enough to find
What
where
the-
the description is.
What the? Hold on one second.
Ding wing.
What the?
Font of Mythos. This is practically Group Hug. Smile.
Smile indeed. Hold on.
Where's your Rogue's Passage, bro? I don't get it.
Oh, it's
At the very bottom is where the descriptions are.
Let's see. This is a deck I have built physically and is generally one of my favorite decks to play. The main gimmick is to draw cards, plain and simple. I personally like to offer if someone wants a truce right away. That's funny. And I, as the title states, put the gun in their hands and ping whomever they wish for me to ping every time I draw a card. That makes sense. Because I play this deck as someone's little card draw shoot friend person. I don't personally ever aim to win the entire pot with this deck. Usually this deck will either get killed by a Stompy semi-early, deck itself in some fashion, be the second place guy who agreed to ally before the game, and then strike through, get the room win con that's secretly hiding in the deck, and then unstrike through. I removed the room win con.
Okay.
And then its own
underneath,
category.
The right way to use Ristic Study in this deck. Opponents who don't pay their taxes get to choose which other opponent takes damage when the card is drawn and Case's ability triggers.
That's really good.
Any other way of using Ristic in this deck is either worst case scenario or evil and fucked up and should be arrested. Ultimately, just draw a card, get life, drain a dude your Royal Highness tells you to drain, repeat. It's simple life. It's a simple life, but it's a fun one. Wow.
That's exactly what I would do. I think I call them my liege or
Wow.
my lord or whatever. That's
It's
really good.
unbelievable that you titled this "I Am Your Scheming Eunuch." Like, what in the motherfucking Game of Thrones fan fiction OC is this? Oh my goodness.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna maybe sound a little harsh.
Mm-hmm.
A deck that literally is here just to Kingmake sounds really annoying.
Yeah.
Like way more annoying than even like someone who brings a 4 to a 2 table. Like, holy shit, someone just showed up with a team member on accident and it wasn't me. I'm fucking fuming. So
there is a social contract magic, which is we are all trying to win, even if not very well.
yeah.
Do you think this represents a bad experience?
Yes.
I don't, because what happens is they go, I'm your little eunuch bitch. And then I look at player 4 and I go, that's fucked up. You want to kill him? And they go, yeah. And then we just kill him.
See, but this person has detailed that they don't do that. They just go to the end and then lose.
Yeah, but the thing is by default, they are helping that one person, they said.
Yeah.
Because they said that someone wants a truce right away, and I put the gun in their hands. So usually, I would assume that ends up being a 2v2, which I think it's fair to say that you don't always want a 2v2 game.
Yeah. I'm not saying that this is horrible and the worst thing ever. I'm just saying that, like, in my brain, I'm like, oh, man, kingmaking feels so sad. But, it's a game. Who cares? If once every, 20 games somebody king makes, or if you're in my pod and it's like once every 5 games, then I'm going to get it every once in a while, and then it's like, whatever.
All right,
it's not the end of the
what's
world.
better, this or Quasar Windfall?
No, this is definitely better than Quasar Windfall. Definitely better.
With fucking Dark
And
Deals or whatever.
it's infinitely better than Nekuzar or like all the other ping stuff that ends the game on turn 8. And it's like, I just wanted to play little token fish or whatever,
I'm just looking at the card choices and what they do. Visage Bandit? It's a plotting shapeshifter? That's fucking sick.
Yeah, right?
They're just, like, there are so many ways to do things in Magic the Gathering. Golbez, yeah. There are so many ways to do things in Magic the Gathering that, like, you can have multiple options. I think they've gone out of their way to choose funny options on this one.
Yeah. Spider-Man Noir. He's a menace 4/4, and whenever a creature you control attacks alone, put a 1/1 counter on it and surveil X, where X is the number of counters. Like, sure. I don't really get it, but like, okay.
What do you think of Agent?
Yeah, all these cards I either pulled or bought singles of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I imagine this is kind of like these are my fun cards.
That's true.
Summon Anima. Wouldn't it be funny if this got duplicated? Yes, it would be very funny. You're exactly correct.
That would be funny. That's true.
I like that Midnight Clock is in the extremely very likely board.
What? No, Twitch. Triskaidekaphile is in there to Kingmake for sure. It's for sure in there to Kingmake.
Yeah, definitely.
It says you have no maximum hand size. That's what it's for sure. Yeah. Matoya. Yes. The blue, whenever you would surveil instead, you draw.
Oh, yeah.
That does make sense. I've always wanted to build that card, but I just, It's just like, okay, cool. It's mono blue card draw. Like, neato.
Yeah. I'm looking for the room. But I don't even think it's even in the...
I think he said he took it out. But there is...
Yeah, but there's like a maybe board and stuff, and I'm like... Or old pieces, but like it's not even there, I don't think. I'm so curious about this room. Triska in my second place deck. Offer Immortality is really funny. See, using this as like a politics deck where you're not just like eunuching for one person, but for whoever needs it in the moment. That to me is funny because then it's like, now I'm playing the politics game. They have to decide whether me as the eunuch from fucking Game of Thrones who actually has like a spy network and is doing something versus like, oh, I just am an extra board for another player. Like,
well,
if
they
that
do.
makes sense.
Yeah, you're right because they do have the win conditions, and even if
Yeah.
like, so I was joking earlier about Triskaidekaphile being a no maximum hand size,
Spider
but it
size.
is a no maximum hand size. Even if it is, it's not a May at the beginning of your upkeep. If you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win the game. If you're the king, if you're the my lord, my royalty, you kind of go, hey eunuch, your turn's coming up. How many cards are in your hand? And they go 10. Like, all right, cool. And then you realize that they have 12 open mana and they can just win the game in instant speed.
Yeah.
And you're like, you kind of have to think about it. And that,
Yeah.
I think, is more interesting from a game perspective.
Man, I really like that you put in Mighty Servant of Luco because that card never is getting played in any deck ever. So I'm happy that you gave it the 0.01% play rate that it has earned. And I just like the card. I think it's so funny.
They're playing whole ass murder. Just murder. In Esper. That's so based. That's awesome. So based. There's so many better cards that are even as cheap, and this is so based.
They're also playing the Magic Mirror.
Yeah, well, Magic Mirror is actually kind of good in this deck.
Yeah.
It's like slow, but it's kind of good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we're in
so
August
funny.
School here. I agree.
So funny.
Do you remember when everyone was super mega hyped about Voracious Bibliophile?
Yes.
It's a really good card, and I think it has a home in this deck, but like it didn't end up exploding everyone's
Isn't that
balls.
so funny?
Just like
we really did want it to explode balls. Yeah, just like Mathematics. Isn't it crazy that a card from like, I don't even know when that set came out, like 2016, is just now recycling into the media, and it's like, what the heck?
Okay.
Okay, I have to give this deck a 9/9 because no Rogue's Passage, but it's almost a 10 because the draw category is 31 cards thick. And oh boy, I'm having a good time.
I think with this deck, what Drew said is true about the win conditions versus the guaranteed second place. And the way that I think I would like this theme as a stylistic choice is a little more groupy huggy, like Mind's Aglow.
Yeah.
Which is like everybody draws cards. Or like those forgotten commander cards that are like choose one. It's like if you have your commander, you can choose both mill a player or everybody draws. Like those kinds of things. Because everybody draws effects are awesome because they're friendly. But also you draw, so you get to point the gun. So like you get to, it furthers your your politics plan, your my lord plan or whatever. Now that being said, entirely stylistic. You're playing draw cards. You have a theme. It's strong. The cards are good. You have a ton of interaction, and there are good cards with a solid mana base. No Rogue's Passage, but still,
I need to be less serious about that. The deck is good.
No,
the deck is good.
It's honestly extremely good. I don't have any notes on like this deck. You're doing the thing.
I will say that there are some cards like Spidey Sense and School Days and Spider-Man Noir, and there are a couple others that seems like, okay, I opened a bunch of this set, so I'm putting the cards that can fit in this deck into this deck, which is like, that's fine. I super understand. Now, if I was rating a deck that I'm just building theoretically and maybe theoretically proxying, this I would change to be a little bit more streamlined, but for what it has been described as, I really, really do love it. I really do. And even further up in chat, Parrot said, the game plan has changed. They don't truce right away anymore. Probably waiting until they see like a player that's fallen behind, and then they're like, hey, like let's make something happen or whatever. Which I think is way different from king making in that, now you're making the game competitive instead of just making it sort of like a huge stomp of one person.
Yeah, but the cool thing is the deck clearly has the tech and the tools to play in either of those styles. And that is the success of the deck building, and the rest of it is all play style, which is cool.
Yeah.
I think if I had to put all of our arguments into one card, it's School Days, the Spider-Man card.
Yeah.
5 mana instant, counter target spell, draw a card. Bad. Or draw 3 cards. And there are going to be times where you're playing the I need to counter spell and draw a card, and there are going to be times you're playing the I need to draw 3 cards.
That's true.
And this deck feels like that card, which is your options are unlimited, honestly.
Yeah.
You have the villain cards in here. You have the friendly cards, you have the help cards, and you have any amount of interaction in between. Like, this is a great deck.
I really, really like it.
Now, I'm after saying, sorry, it's a great deck in a 10. I have to pause. Fuck you for playing Quasar. This card is evil.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I've lost so many games to Windfall Quasar.
There's so many. It's so sad how many commanders there are that.
Yeah,
like fuck you for playing this. How could
fuck you? No, but it's great. It's
yeah.
great.
I keep seeing in Twitch chat. Don't think that I'm missing you, Easy Shucks. Where earlier today you said put Aminatu in everything, and then now you're saying Aminatu would be good in this deck. I'm just saying, which like yeah,
Aminatu just be your commander. Just play Aminatu.
Yeah,
just
Aminatu
play Aminatu.
can be your commander.
Yeah.
In a couple different ways, as the planeswalker, and then also as a creature. I think a Kraken.
Yeah. Folio Fancies is good too. You're right.
I don't know if I could give this deck a number, but I will. 9/5.
Yeah, no Rogue's Passage.
Well, it's not really that. It's just like there are some cards that I see and I'm just kind of like, I would change that for probably an older and more like specific to this deck card, but like whatever. Not everyone wants to do that. 9/5.
Yeah, it's fair. And I do think if you were offering genuine critique, more lands to draw cards just in case.
Parrot, now don't make me bring out the whiteboard. The reason that you play Rogue's Passage, even if you don't swing, is that you can give it to your king.
Yeah.
You give it to the person you are uniking.
The King Godzilla is a 21/3, and
how would you like your attack to never be contested?
Exactly,
sir?
and then you say, "My liege, I have a secret passage for you. Here, come down here and snip off my balls while I allow you to win the game." So it's like that's why you would do that. Is you?
I don't know if it caught on the camera, but Ryan stealthily just below camera hit one of these, snip off my balls, and just like so quick,
Behind the laptop.
just so quick. Was
Wait,
like,
you're
whoa.
spinning. Yeah, we got you, bro. We
Yeah,
got
that's
you.
what I'm saying.
We got you, bro.
Rogue's Passage goes into every deck.
goes into
It
every
really
deck.
does.
Or play the Black Gate. I don't know. Play both. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
or
I don't
Black
know.
Gate.
Fuck it, both.
Freak it, bro. All right,
Great deck, dude. Great deck.
spin the wheel.
Spin it.
Spin the wheel.
That's funny.
Oh,
Plants vs. Zombies Necro Bloom is awesome.
that's awesome.
That is cool.
But they're not versus; they're working together.
Magic Zack 24/7.
Did you submit a deck?
Nope.
Okay.
Magic Zack.
Oh, damn it.
Mana box. Oh.
We got here.
No, not Mana Box.
No, that's not even what I was damning. I was damning the commander. We just went from that
Oh!
to this. Chad, it's fucking Nekizar the Mind Razor. Look, this is a product of an older time, okay?
We deserve this.
It's a 5-minute 2/4.
We deserve this. We wished it upon ourselves.
What a bad card. 5 mana for a 2/4? That's terrible. You should not play this card. But for this card to come right after Quasar is so funny. At the beginning of each player's draw step, so every turn, that player draws an additional card. Okay, wait, hold on a minute. We're cooking. Whenever an opponent, not you, draws a card, Nekuzar deals 1 damage to that player. How would you build this deck?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm going to put Windfall in it.
I'm gonna put all the wheels
of Fortune
in
in
it,
it.
and I'm gonna put
Step
Shield
through
in,
it, and put Shield.
and I'm probably gonna play a bunch of tutors. That's
Honestly,
what I'm
man,
doing. I'm putting Wheel of Potential.
There's
I'm putting Magics of the Wheel.
there's no...
It's all going in. Iron Maiden.
Yeah. There's no universe that I would ever play Nekuzar that's not
Miser's Cage.
one of two things. A 1% chance that it's like a funny, ironic group hug take on Nekuzar,
Cataract Parasite.
or it's just Nekuzar wheels. Like, there's no... It doesn't even matter if you don't play Nekuzar wheels. If I sit down and I see a Nekuzar across the table, I'm playing... Let's just say that I'm playing Selesnya tokens, and I draw my 1 Swords to Plowshares. I play no cards until Nekuzar hits the board, and the first priority window, I fucking annihilate this guy.
Yeah.
For the whole game. And,
Yeah.
and that's... there's nothing I'm doing other than that. Because this shit is so evil. If you've never played against it, you think it's cool. Yes, you're drawing cards. You'll die the turn after it comes down to draw 48. And it is. Why are you targeting me?
Winds of Change. Yeah, why are you targeting me? I don't get it. I haven't done anything this game.
We're just drawing cards. It's like,
I
oh,
gave you guys a bunch of cards. They're running Waste Not. They're running Megrim.
Force
Force
of Will,
Fruition.
Fierce Guardianship. Hold on, I want to just see if they have bracket info. This is definitely like a 4, right?
I think they said a 3 in the description. No?
I don't see a. It's just.
Oh, no.
It just says it's Nekuzar. Duh. Okay, I see Force of Will, Fierce Guardianship,
Calling
Counterspell, Countersquall, Counterflux, Mystical Tutor, Strict Serenade, Swan Song. So an offer you can't refuse, Arcane Denial. So they're playing fucking 10 counterspells
Yep.
and free counterspells. And I see Cerebral Vortex, which is a nasty, nasty card draw game ender.
Yep.
I'm seeing, looking into sorceries now, Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Misfortune, Windfall, Winds of Change, Reforge the Soul, Peer into the Abyss is a very funny card in this deck. I think that you can maybe try to cast Minds Aglow, but the first time it goes off cool, but no one's ever doing it again. Dark Deal, Burning Inquiry. I mean, it's all
3,
in here.
4,
It's
5,
all
6.
in here.
10 counter spells. Bro, we'll just go next.
Hold on.
We'll just go next.
I'd be willing to bet that there's more like in creatures
It's fine.
as well.
You got it.
Oh, Orchid
Take the
Bowmaster,
win.
Of course.
It's
Hey,
yours.
there's your Shieldred.
I'm very happy for you. Let's go next.
This is
Come on,
fucking
man.
This is certainly a good deck.
Come
Okay.
on, man. I just got off my job as the fucking toll collector on the highway.
Yeah.
I came to the LGS. I wanted to play a game. You got this one. Let's just go next. You got this one. It's your win. Let's just go next.
Underworld Dreams, Fevered Visions, Megrim, Forced Fruition, Spiteful Visions, all the really, really good cards. I don't know that we've seen a like actually good Nekizar deck on our deck reviews yet. I think we maybe looked at Nekizar. I don't think it was this good. This is a good Nekizar deck.
It is.
And
It is.
I celebrate your ability to play Nekizar. It's just that I'm going to try to fight you with everything I got all the time, which you know because you have put counterspells, including free ones, out the butthole here, and you definitely need it. I think this is a pretty strong 4, but I don't think this is a 5.
Oh, this is the guy who submitted the Humans Tribal deck.
Oh, well, this is an upgrade from there. This is your Human Tribal deck was good, but this is strong.
Okay,
What did fucking Twitch chat just say?
Can I be mean for a moment?
Oh my god.
Can I be mean for just a moment? Of course,
Eat this.
of course, the motherfucker who is using Mana Box is also the guy who's playing super juiced Nekizar.
Yeah. Well, you like what you like. Yeah, I agree. Not a 5. Not a 5. Just
Definitely not a 5.
not a 5.
No.
But very good. In
Anyone
the
who says that this is a 5,
earlier I asked if you thought it was because I was curious what your perspective
No.
was. Yeah.
no.
I actually have a memory. Drew and I played a guy that was kind of like this.
Oh my god, we did.
MegaCon. We went to the game room to play Commander. We brought like our upgraded precons. We were playing with a girl who had like a Edgar deck that she bought like years ago.
Okay.
I was
Solid.
getting back into Magic, and then the other guy was playing what's the fucking
The Goad
Dragon that
Dragon.
goads.
Oh,
But yeah, he was like turn 1 Mystic Remora, like turn 3 Rhystic Study, like playing free counter spells,
And all of it is like, at the time, it was like the most juiced up art with foils. He was like, yeah, this is probably like a 6.
Oh, back when
We were
back when
like,
times were simpler.
we were like, dude, this is not a 6. Oh. Yeah, that shit hurted.
Captain Howler would poop on this guy. Oh man. Oh dude, Captain Howler would be horrible into this guy because you were drawing the card yourself. You're drawing the card yourself. You're doing this guy's job for you. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you could win. Because I believe in the draws inside us. I need to see nothing. I think that it's like if you put Nekuzar and Wheels in the same deck, it is a 4. Like in my opinion, by definition, and it's not like on the technical label. But I found this problem with Bruvek actually. Bruvek is double the mill that happens.
Yep.
If you put any card in the deck that says mill half your library, it's mill your whole library. That's just how it works. Nekizar is the same way to me as Wheels. If you put Nekizar and Wheels, you are killing your opponent in one go. And yeah, technically there's some math. Maybe the windfall is less than 30, but let's be real. And so, if you put those two together, I'm looking at you in the 4. Now, if you're in 4 already by default, because you've made the choice to play those two things, you need strong interaction. You have it. You need strong value. You have it. You need good lands that can support your plays fast. I see shocks in here. I see some other stuff that it's like your Reliquary Tower for a good utility. I see like good Mikakoro, some utility in there as well. And I think that you have made a solid, great 4 of a deck that's Nekizar Wheels. And if that's your aim, 10 out of 10. I really... It's just Nekuzar Wheels. Great job.
Yeah. Freljord in Twitch says no Library of Lang, which I didn't know existed, but it's just instead of discarding, you put shit on the top of your library. Cool. Yeah. That definitely should be in. But guess what? Sorry. I'll get a clean take on that one. But guess what? I have to give this deck a 0.
Why?
No Rogue's Passage.
Oh, yeah, true.
Sorry. I guess the deck is shit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
No, I mean...
Every table
deck is perfect.
needs a villain. Every table needs a villain. And
The deck is perfect.
I'm trying to think, what are my villain decks? Probably like some disgusting Voltron. Tunnel Snakes, maybe? No,
Like, in this deck, you could also put fucking Lab Maniac and the Jace Straw.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, you could, but you don't have to. Also, I didn't see Shieldred, I don't think.
Shieldred is in there. Yeah.
Okay, you're fine.
Can Mornsong Arya just hard counter this deck? Yes, there are cards that will stop this deck from playing the game if you can ever resolve them.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
he has 10 counter spells. So in the start of the game, when everyone draws their hand, every card that he rips off the top is about a 10% chance it's a counter spell. So I don't know, man.
Horrifying.
It's like you play a card that gets countered. I mean, yeah, well, I mean, and
Oh
then
my god, Orcish?
it's in here. Yep. So I do think that there are definitely ways to play around it. Like I said, you kill Nekuzar the moment that it touches the shore, right?
Yeah, you fucking turbo lightning speed.
Yeah, you just murder it.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can't let it sit
You have
ever.
to play blue against him.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's just like well, it's what it is.
Something that I think maybe Magic players have not put into words that I'm feeling right now. Oh, hello.
I think that's the deck. Their name is slightly different.
Oh,
but
hello.
I'm guessing that's the deck owner.
Yes. Hello. And you, I mean, you know this, that you're the villain. Don't. We're not touching it. We are looking disrespectfully, to be very clear.
I will be the first person to cast Swords to Plowshares on it. I know it won't resolve, but I gotta try.
Also, here's the thing. Like, yeah, play Nekuzar. It's awesome. Honestly, I probably would have fun playing Nekuzar.
Oh
my God.
Don't say that, bro.
Something. Fuck, I'm gonna. Oh, some, like, you know, cognitive dissonance that I have when it comes to Magic is that this card and, like, Kuja can be played at the same table. And it's like, where's the justice?
Yeah.
Who's fighting for the little guy out here? I know Wizards ain't. doing it.
That's actually a really good point. If this was printed today, it would be 4 mana and have Ward 2.
Yeah,
I mean,
it would.
Thank God it's 5 mana and a 2/4.
No, if this was printed today, what would happen is it would say whenever a player draws the second card on their turn, they take 1 damage. This triggers only once per turn. Is how they would.
You're right. They probably would just.
They would bury this idea.
That's
They
probably
would
true.
never let it be playable ever. Oh,
It's a solid villain deck.
yeah.
It's a solid villain deck. Truly, it's a 10. It's evil. You could play other cards, but you have wheels in it.
This deck should come with a pack of smokes. This deck should come with an emotional support animal for your table mates.
I fucking squeaked. Holy shit. Holy shit. Give me, bro, 10 out of 10, but get me out of here. I can't look at this deck
Oh my
anymore.
God.
I can't look at this fucking deck anymore, man.
This deck should come with a cease and desist.
Yeah.
I don't know what from, and I don't know why, but it should.
Don't give him ideas. Mistrise Village is good, but don't give him ideas. Oh, man.
Yeah, like why?
All right.
Is Cavernous Souls in the deck? Probably do that.
Yeah, true. Zach, can we wheel it up?
Yeah, let's do a wheel. What did we give it a number?
I said 10 because it's a mean
Yeah.
Nekuzar, or it's got the wheels in it. It's got interaction. It's
I
all
guess
need.
10, but no Rogue's Passage, 0.
Yeah, true.
You don't need to do politics. Actually, Rogue's Passage does nothing in the deck. That's crazy. I was countered in the same stream I said it.
What was it?
Yoo-hoo Devour.
Yoo-hoo Devour? What a badass name.
Devour these nuts.
Huh.
Wow.
Extremely
Oh,
based.
you who devour. I see you.
I'm not good with power levels. It's just fun, guys. I don't usually build decks for power, but for what creature I like at the time. I'm thinking... I haven't clicked yet. I'm getting a Selesnya vibe.
Nope.
I was actually going to guess this! Fuck! I was like, it won't be fungus, right? God, that's so good.
It's perfect.
Yeah, fun guys.
Slimefoot the Stowaway.
I assume that you are Yoo-hoo Mans.
Yeah. You who mans?
Yeah, you humans. That's good.
Oh, thank you for the membership. Oh, Mishra's Workshop 69. Nice.
Nice.
Slimefoot the Stowaway is the commander of the deck. If you haven't heard of him, he's a 3-mana 2/3. Whenever a Saproling you control dies, Slimefoot the Stowaway deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. You can pay 4 mana to make a 1/1 Saproling, but here's the thing. The whole deck is going to make Saprolings,
Yeah.
and then you're going to sacrifice all of them and kill everybody.
This is one of my favorite budget commanders. It's
Yeah.
fucking 30 cents.
Yeah,
It's
so
such a
cool.
cool thing. I really like that they printed this card.
So awesome.
Have you played against this card before? Mm-hmm. You were exactly right. The guy doesn't make the guys, and you go, oh, 4 mana, that's pretty fair. Oh, he's a 2/3. And then every card in the deck says, like, do a thing, make a guy. Do a thing, make a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Blood Artist. Wow.
On your upkeep, make 8
Oh, do they have,
Saprolings. And it's like,
tendies?
oh.
Tendies. Tender Shoot Dryad.
Oh.
He has Ascend. It's a 2/2 for 5. But in each cup upkeep, you make a 1/1 Saproling, and then if you have the City's Blessing, all Saprolings get 2/2,
Yes.
which is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the deck is full of cards like this. It's called Thallid. It's a 1 green 1/1. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a Spore counter onto Thallid. Remove 3 Spore counters from Thallid. Put a 1/1 Saproling onto the battlefield under your control. It is a lot of that. It's a lot of slowly getting Spore counters, then making a Saproling. And you'd think, like, wow, that sounds really freaking slow and so bad. And you'd be right, except it doesn't matter. Because on turn 15, when they have 19 permanents that accrue spore counters every upkeep, you're going to be dead. You're going to be dead.
And some smart choices too. I've seen the Pitiless Plunderer, a little bit of possibly a Mirkwood Bat situation. They've definitely got their value cards in order. Ooh, Beastmaster Ascension, doubling seat. Oh boy. Whoa.
Wait, doubling season?
I see
The
it.
person in chat just said that 2 poor for doubling season, sad face.
I see it in untagged enchantments.
Home.
Yeah.
Home.
Let me see. Let me change my filter.
Also,
What's up?
26 lands.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let me change it back to top.
All right, pal.
What? I can't
Deck
get
doctors here. You have a serious land deficiency.
this. Right. There's no Rogue's Passage.
That's exactly right. 100%.
Yeah. Let's look at.
I mean, if you only have basics, honestly add 2 more of each of them. Get at least up to 30, I feel.
Okay. Their CMC is 3.
Oh, and
Yeah, no.
you do not need second harvest. I'm so sorry, but you really don't. Well, actually, in this deck, it might be playable.
Harrow. I'm trying to see how much ramp they have compared to that. They have 2 artifacts, Signet and Soul Ring. They have Harrow. I'm guessing sorceries, maybe. Cultivate.
What is
You know what this looks like? This looks like when I'm making a new deck and I get to 110 cards left and I'm like a little bit of a newer player and I'm like, I really don't want to think about this. I'll just take the lands out.
Yeah.
I feel like you will probably end up with land problems. And if not land problems, I know that the average cost of your deck is a 3, but there actually are a lot of cards in here that are 2. And I think that the average cost is a 3 because there's a bunch of like decently costed 5 to 8 drops. Like Casualties of War, Death Mutation, or Verdant Force, or whatever. I think you probably could play a lot of this deck with only 2 lands. Now, you need 3 for Slimefoot, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Probably, I agree with these boys. You're going to need more lands.
Yeah.
And if not more lands, more things that can get you mana. For sure.
And if you are not having doubling season, I recommend Primal Vigor as a much cheaper, very easily substitutable copy. Because it does both of the things that doubling season does. It just also does it for your opponents. But, like, who fucking cares? You're going to drain them to death. Like,
True.
who cares?
Okay, it looks like I hit the nail on the head. I will say, though, that like I've play tested decks with this land ratio, knowing that the lands are bad, just so that I could start seeing the cards. I feel like this is one of those decks and archetypes where, like, so they have doubling season, and you've talked about other options, where like you'll draw into some cards, like for example Beastmaster Ascension, a fucking awesome card.
Yep.
It gives all you guys 5/5 if you can get there. But you may find that like you make a couple of Saprolings per turn and it's not fast enough to get all the quest counters before you die. And then you go, okay, well in my play group, actually the like blocking, sacking, draining archetype that I have the Mirkwood Bats in here is better. Then you can start to drop cards and archetypes and like play styles that you don't like and also aren't fast enough. And I think that it's okay to playtest here, but like they said they get luck with lands. I feel like that's going to run out at some point and it's going to feel bad.
Yeah, I mean, with 26 lands, it's going to come out that, and I'm just doing, napkin math in my brain. It's going to be like 1 in 6 games is going to be nearly unplayable just because of your land, like,
Situation.
your land situation, how little of them, unless every time you are mulliganing, you're only mulliganing for lands, and then it's going to be closer to like 2 out of 5 games you're going to be unplayable because your hand is going to mean nothing. You're going to have the right amount of lands, but the cards in your hand are going to do nothing. Like, I see Jade Mage here. Jade Mage is a 2-mana 2/1, and for 3 you can activate its ability to put a 1/1 Saproling on the board. Like, that's fine if you have 40 lands and you have a bunch of leftover mana all the time, but like that ability is never activated. You're never going to do it. I don't think so.
And then like there's the CEDH approach, which is I don't need this many lands because every other card in my deck is like 2-mana filter, 0-mana filter, 1-mana filter.
Yeah.
You can definitely do that with this kind of deck, especially if you're like just turning the creatures into mana with like a Phyrexian Altar or something like that, because they have a Pitiless Plunderer, right? But I don't think there's quite enough glue, so that's probably where I would go.
Now, I think that when it comes to this deck, something that I'm thinking is like, okay, maybe it's a budget thing, which is like cool. Like everyone is working with what they got, and you can always just go to a printer and print cards. But if you aren't going to a printer and you aren't printing cards, I think the changes that I would make is if you don't have Doubling Season, like you said in chat, I would add Primal Vigor, and honestly, I would put it into the deck, even if you do have Doubling Season, just as an extra copy. And I'm removing cards like Jade Mage and other like really, 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 really mana inefficient ways of buffing your synergies in and replacing them with just lands that do different things. Like if you have even like the 2-color like Crime Land would be fine in this. Just like making sure that you have both of your colors is pretty important, I think.
Their deck is $230, which there are good cards in here. For example, Casualties of War. There are definitely cards that they are playing that are good.
Yeah.
But honestly, some of the cheapest, best, most effective ramp is cards like Cultivate. Like, for example, there's literally a reprint with a different name called Kodama's Reach and basic lands. So that's what I would do is go get your like 3 visits, your Kodama's Reaches, the cards like Cultivate, add a few more basic lands, and then you don't even need the duplicates.
Yeah.
Like 2-color land bases are so fucking easy as long as you're playing land ramp. The reason, and maybe this I've never actually voiced this, the reason that I prefer, there's 2, land ramp over artifact ramp. 1, everybody feels bad blowing up your lands. 2, if you get lands out of your deck, you can't draw them. So if you take all of the forests out of your deck and you fail to find any more forests, that means that your draws are almost always going to be gas.
Yeah.
So especially when you're playing a more budget, like tight strategy like this, you need to be playing action. And I don't see that much card draw. Like, yeah, you have the Death Reap Ritual or whatever the hell, the one, Moldervine Reclamation. Yeah. That when things die, you draw cards. But like, it's those kinds of decisions can make or break a deck. And I know I can see it. All the good cards are here. Just needs a little bit of polishing on the side.
Yeah. I really think that that's the case. Oh yeah, Cryptolith Rite Effects would be good, and they have Jaheira, which is a perfect add. And yeah, I think maybe Parallel Lives has dropped in price, but here's the thing: it's Parallel Lives; it's still going to cost a lot. The deck is going to win.
Yeah.
Even with no changes right now, the only thing that would be bad is the lands are a little inconsistent, but the deck is still going to win because you're still playing Slimefoot and you're still getting a lot of Saplings. Like, yeah.
And it's not, I mean, like, you get, so someone was talking about the like optimal hand, 3 lands, 1 or 2 ramp spells, and whatever else. Yeah, you could mulligan aggressively. Honestly, I think if you're opening hand, if you mulligan to like 5, you had 1 ramp piece, 3 lands, and like a guy that says the word Saproling, you're probably off to the races.
You probably are. The problem is that with so few lands, getting that hand is really hard.
That's true.
even going down to 5.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I've just been a little bit too nice today. I feel a little harsh about this deck.
No, it's like it's a geode. We're on the outside right now.
Yeah.
All the good stuff is there. We see it.
Yeah.
We see it for sure. And it can actually definitely win, and it is in the precious, the precious stones category. But like, it just needs a good crack. Get some of this other stuff out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, actually, here's
most
the
of the
question.
time I'm only to 5 or 6. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
I'm trying to. I haven't piloted one of these myself, so I don't know. But like, they have Zulaport, Cutthroat, and Blood Artist in here. I kind of think you've already got Slimefoot. I might just want ways to make more guys to die. Like, doubling the triggers is good, but I almost wonder if it's just like better off to just make a bunch more guys, because then they could be aggressive too. Like, I don't know, or like your things that like double the tokens. Like, would you rather have 2 guys when one of them, or when they die, they drain 1, or would you rather have 1 guy when he dies he drains 2? I'd rather have 2 when they drain 1.
Yeah.
Especially in this.
Just to make it more consistent.
Yeah, so I feel like furthering the make more guys strategy is good as long as you have like Tendi, like I was saying, Tendershoe Dryad, ways to pump. And I do see Dina, like there was a comment about it. Dina is a fantastic other end of the spectrum, which is I'm going to eat all my guys. Yes, it's in here.
Yeah.
Eat all my guys, gain the life, and then like, blow up their balls or whatever. So
yeah.
It's all in here. It's all in here.
Yeah. I think that I'm hovering around like 7 just because the lands really like feel bad to be so few.
Yeah, it's not good.
But like it's exactly what Ryan is saying. It's like all the pieces are here. It's just like kind of figuring it out, refining everything. The polish is the big thing.
Yeah. The deck itself is good with the exception of the lands thing. I do see all the things that make these decks good. So I think I'll go with an 8. And genuinely, if you like put more lands in, it's probably a 9 or a 10.
I would wager. So here's a little parting of the kimono for how I build my decks for the show and just for myself. If I were you making this deck, I would go to Moxfield Architect, whatever your deck building website of choice is, and search for commanders of Slimefoot, and then go by views or likes. And those top 3 are going to be people who have committed their entire existence to making the perfect Slimefoot deck.
True.
And you will find in those decks cheap options that are really strong and patterns to sort of follow to slim and refine your deck. Now, is it going to reach the zaniness level of, 5-color battle counter reduction? I mean, nobody has that level of, brain explosion just at their fingertips. I would even say regularly. That guy who made, except for Quips and Guac, probably. But like, there's no reason not to go and look, because holy shit, the answers are going to be all there laid out for you.
Yeah, and for what it's worth, this guy's deck, I think, has them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It has like, I would say 90% of like what is required.
Oh, wait, does Insidious Roots make funguses?
Makes plants.
Fuck. Okay. Well, it still lets your Cryptolith, right?
Makes Owen plants.
Insidious Roots still lets your guys tap for mana. That's really good. But yes,
Still a great card.
Those kinds of cards are the kinds that he was talking about, that those people, the savants of their fungus prowess, would actually be able to show you as like, wow, I can't believe that this card is in this deck or whatever. Oh, Scryfall tagging is funny. Have you looked at the Scryfall tags?
In what manner?
Like, some of the ways that cards get tagged are like, it's like woman with gun or something like that. And like, it's just, they're so weird. I think it's how we do our funny art searches, which Art Tribal, maybe someday.
That would be fun.
Okay. It's a bracket 2. I'd say 8, and if you fix the lands, it would be a 10. It's a perfect example of a bracket 2 deck that just needs a little lands.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Guy looking left. Exactly.
All right, let's spin a wheel.
And we're spinning.
Are we going until 4 or 5?
Let's say 2 more decks.
2 more decks.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh, and a little birdie told me that there's a new skill check video at 5 p.m.
Whoa, is there a new skill check video at 5 p.m. today?
So it's almost like, thank you for being here. There's more action in an hour.
If you're looking for more of us, my favorite thing to say to that is why? And my second favorite thing is, hey, we have hundreds of hours. Wow. We have hundreds of hours of videos.
Thousands, probably.
I don't know about thousands.
Bro, I don't know.
Pro Archers.
Oh, I recognize that name.
I don't know about thousands.
Bro,
Multiple. I don't think 2,000.
What's our average video length? 2
Like an
hours?
hour.
You think an hour?
Yeah, like an hour.
Okay.
And we definitely don't have more than...
We have 500 videos.
Do we?
Yeah.
Well, how many of them are shorts?
Some are shorts. We don't have any shorts. We stopped doing shorts, remember?
do have 500 videos.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
I just opened...
Plus, wait. We had D&D.
Yeah. I just opened the channel to look at the video count because I was curious, and then I saw my face moving, and I was like, oh. Oh, God.
Okay, Pro Archer says, I'm sorry to anyone that has to play against this. I've not seen the deck yet.
Oh, Jesus.
Power level doesn't matter. You will be hated no matter what. Is this another Nekizar deck?
No. I don't think it is.
Oh, I understand where they're going with those. Oh, Jesus Christ. We have looked at one of these already.
The epitome of watches Veggie Wagon Shorts, then builds deck.
I fucking hate this guy. Well, he's a...
Hold on. A year ago, Ryan would never have dreamt of saying that sentence ever.
What sentence?
I fucking hate this guy.
I fucking hate this guy. Well, because I always play against him and they take my coolest stuff that does nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
It's like, I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah. No, you're very right. Hey, guys, in case you do not know what Deadpool trading card does, it's a 4-mana 5/3. As it enters, you exchange his text box with another creature's. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 3 life, which goes to your opponent who takes his text box. And then for 3 mana, you can sacrifice this creature. Each other player draws a card.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
back in. You know why I hate this guy? Because every time I see a Deadpool deck, someone's got fucking Blade of Selves and 40 other ways to copy Deadpool, and then they go, I don't really know how this works. What happens if I make 10 copies of Deadpool? And then they look at me, and I go, I'll get the chart, and then I have to
kill
go to the
me.
fucking
Yeah.
layers chart for copy and stealing tag boxes. And then my
Wait.
brain explodes. What's up?
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm looking at the deck.
Yeah, and?
I don't see any Myriad.
No, I no Blade of Selves, so I'm saying I'm back.
I don't see any... what's the Doctor Who guy?
Oh,
Master Multiply?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
This is kind of based,
Wait
actually.
a minute. I mean, it's still going to be played once, which is the worst. But wait a minute.
Well, hold on. I see Humble Defector and Goblin Kaboomist.
Yeah, well, no. Let me
That's awesome.
let me read you what I'm seeing. Game of Chaos, Thieves Auction, Scrambleverse, Confusion in the Ranks,
I see.
Possibility
I
Storm,
see.
Elkin Lair, Warp World, Tide of War,
Yeah.
Nipton Lottery. Oh God.
Prisoner's Dilemma.
Knowledge Pool. Omen Machine.
Okay, first of all, I actually really like the Nipton Lottery. I think that shit's mad funny. That one's
I
that one's
love
funny.
to go to the Nipton Lottery.
That card's very funny.
What is Elkin Lair? This says, during each
You
player's
just soundboarded yourself.
Sorry, I do it. Oops. During each player's upkeep, that player chooses a card at random from his or her hand and sets it aside face up. That the player may play that card as though it were in his or her hand. If the player does not play the card by the end of the turn, bury that card. Wow.
I'm actually on board with
Never
this
mind, I'm back in.
deck. I like this deck. Have you seen
This is a 10 out of 10.
Here's a
Sadistic Shell Game. Karplusin Minotaur.
Please look at Omen Machine. I've never seen this card before. It might be my favorite card of Magic the Gathering now.
Players can't draw cards. Neck is our answer.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. If it's a land card, the player puts it on the battlefield. Otherwise, the player casts it without paying. They cast it. They not can't
This
or
is
can.
Jigsaw says we're playing Magic the Gathering. You don't even get to play the game yourself. The computer plays it for you. You are being forced to play Magic the way it was intended. 1 land per turn, 1 spell per turn. That's so funny, dude.
See how many fingers I got?
It's a 10.
This is a 10.
Okay,
This is a 10.
real talk. I played against a couple of Deadpools. I think we even played against one with when Covergo Blue and Gina were here. And Deadpool sucks to play against because, like, even if you have do nothing funny cards, they'll just take your shit and haha funny Deadpool.
Yeah.
I don't see any of the Deadpool cards in this deck at all.
No, there's none.
And like the Deadpool cards, if you go to EDH Rec on Deadpool, like all of them are like Myriad or Copy or Bring Back or whatever. This is granted, it's Red Chaos, and Red Chaos is a pretty incendiary type of gameplay because people don't really like their spells being countered or whatever.
Yep.
But this is kind of a fresh take on Deadpool. I don't think I've seen a deck like this.
Time Sifter.
Okay,
At the beginning of each player's upkeep, each player removes the top card of his or her library from the game. The player who removed the card with the highest converted mana cost takes an extra turn after this one.
Okay.
If 2 or more players' cards are tied for highest, the tied players repeat this process until the tie is broken.
I first of all, hilarious. Second of all, the art of this card is fucking weird. It's fucking weird.
It is super weird.
What the hell is that?
I love this deck.
Okay, so let me understand this.
I love this
It's
deck.
it's my turn. We all exile. I win. I go again. We're in my extra turn. We do it again.
Yeah, I do it again.
Let's say that this guy wins. It's his turn.
Yeah,
Here.
there's a new turn order,
And
and you're
then-
not playing turn order anymore.
Well, but it's an extra turn. So after he goes the extra turn, it's this guy's turn.
Yeah.
And then it's his turn. What a fucking headache.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
I gotta play this.
It's on each player's upkeep.
Yeah.
It literally, there's no turn order anymore.
Yeah, it's just
It's just a random turn order. Yeah, Browbeat is in the deck.
Wait, yeah, because there's a
It's like a nightmare to play in paper.
this would be a nightmare to play.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
I
It's
love
Judge's
this.
Tower at home.
Yes.
We have Judge's Tower
This
at
is
home.
amazing.
Didn't Krim play a game with a deck very similar to this with the card market guys?
I'm not sure, but I would
swear they
love
have
to
a
see
video.
Crim play this
It's
deck.
basically something like this.
Chat might know.
It just plays the game for you.
Does anyone know what video that is? I need to watch it. I need
Yeah.
to watch it. I have this problem, which is that I do like Magic content and I do watch it, but one thing that I do is I fall asleep to it, and then
Understandable.
I'm 5 videos into an algorithm I don't understand, and then the red bars are everywhere, and I'm like, I don't know what I've watched and what I haven't watched.
Yeah.
And like, what the heck?
This deck, other than Rogue's Passage, which I think is missing.
Is there? Are you serious? There's
Can
no
you check?
fucking. There's no fucking Rogue's Mask.
How is everyone
It's in
dodging-
there. Don't
Okay.
look. It's in there. Don't look.
Okay, I won't look. It's in there. You ever heard of a card called Boom?
It's not in there.
You ever heard of a card called Boom Pile?
Oh, Boom Pile.
You ever heard of a card called Boom Pile?
This is so good for Boom Pile.
Would you read Boom Pile for me?
Yeah, it's just flip, destroy everything, or do nothing.
Yep.
That's it.
You know what other card could go in this deck? You know what would be miserable?
You can play it on me later.
World Slayer.
World Slayer. Yeah, why not? Let's just destroy everything. Everything.
I love the evil of this deck. I want to... Hey, chat. Does anyone have a deck that is Stone Brain but a commander deck? Because I would love to play something like that. Like that kind of attrition garbage that
yeah.
is miserable for all of my opponents. I would just absolutely adore that. Or like even a standard or 60 card format. I would love to do that. Anyway, that's just me.
Oh,
I'm just-
wait.
Just talking.
9.5, I have one card that's missing that changes this whole deck. What's up?
There's a what is it? There's an artifact that like gives a card all card names.
Oh, it's a conspiracy card.
Flash paper?
I don't think it's
No,
flash.
it's not flash paper.
It's like a spy thing.
No.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Spy
yeah.
Kit. It's like
Spy Kit.
Spy Kit?
something
Yeah.
like Spy
Something
Kit.
like
Something
that.
Spy Kit. Yeah. It gives a card all card names, and then you can just exile it with like Stone Brain.
Yeah.
That's Zach.
Yeah.
You're cooking. You're
Yeah.
cooking.
Spy Kit, yes.
Oh wait, but
Or you not Stone Brain, but you exile that thing
Yeah,
on the board,
and everything
then it
with the
exiles
same
everything
name.
in their deck except for like lands. Or whatever.
oh
Yeah,
okay.
it's like
Because it wouldn't have it in exile, but if it happens while it's on the board, that makes sense.
yeah. Anyways,
Pretty cool. Okay,
this is a 10.
it was a 10.
Okay.
This deck is even funnier if you put Homeward Path in it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. And Brand does the same thing. It's a mono red sorcery. That is so well because like everyone gets used to playing the boiling water, right? You go, okay, well here's a humbled effect, and you pass it around. They're like, oh, there's some permanents that I don't own.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
yay.
Everyone's drawing cards or whatever. And then like maybe a chaos warp, and they're flipping their stuff. Okay, everyone's having fun. And then you
Tip of
resolve a
Trickery.
thieves auction, and then you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit. And then everyone gets used to like, okay, wait, hold on, I had a Kranko deck. Now I've got Baral Chief of Compliance and like a Glen Elendra guy that can counter stuff. Cool. And then they start to get used to this game, and then you just have an untapped Homeward Path the whole fucking game. And if you're
You
trying
never
to
even tap
and you don't even have to, it's just there, and everyone's like, I can't offend this Deadpool player,
It's
otherwise.
just an intimidation.
Otherwise, and then at some point you go, you know what'd be funny? I kind of want my guy back, and then you just tap it, and then everyone has to do it all again. It's basically
Oh.
it's doing all the mono red chaos effects twice.
Oh, it's miserable.
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
Realistically,
Glorious suffering.
this is my favorite Deadpool deck I've ever seen. But God, you got to put a Homeward Path in. That shit's so funny.
Ooh, put a Bedlam in.
Yeah, fuck it. Put Bedlam in. Fuck it.
Take away all agents.
Or, what was-
yeah,
Every
no
player.
What was the other moat or whatever, where like you fucking had to pick left or right, and like
Oh, not Yokel Hops. No, that's the.
I think it's moat, or maybe that's
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
no, that's no flying and attacking.
Oh no, it's like running.
Bend
river.
the river.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
There's like a
Some
red
shit
enchantment.
that.
It's like pick left of the river or right of the river, and like creatures can only attack and block like left or right of the fucking river. This deck is $330. And here's the thing, I bet you could knock 100 off pretty fast. I bet actually. I wonder if you can sort by. I wonder what the most expensive cards are. Hold on, sort by price, cost. What is it? Fucking. I always do this.
Oh, someone found the name of the card market video.
Oh, what is it?
It's a commander, but only chaos.
Oh, I gotta watch that. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. There's a full deck. Okay. The most
Raging River.
Raging River.
Yep.
Wow, the most expensive card in this deck is Teferi's Puzzle Box at $21,
That's awesome.
which is awesome. Krark's Thumb is in here for $20. Confusion ranks 20. Descent into Avernus, you don't need that. Tybalt's Trickery, you can take that out. That's another $15. Yeah, you can like not. Lord of Pain's in there, $15. There's a bunch of these random cards you can knock off.
Here's an awesome chat recommended card, Aeon Engine. It's a 5-mana artifact. It enters the battlefield tapped. You can tap it and exile it. What could possibly be in this text box, Ryan?
Okay, go ahead.
Reverse the game's turn order.
Oh, I know that one. I know that one. Yeah.
What the?
I know
why
that
did
one.
Why
I've
did
seen
they
it in
make this?
the Trump commander. Build a wall left or
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Pramicon. Yeah.
Why did they make that?
That's so fun. I might have even been in that precon actually.
Why did they make that?
I agree. Lord of Pain should stay in, but I'm saying if you're trying to budget it up, there's like a dual land that's like $15. You could easily knock $100 off and keep the soul of the deck alive. Last one.
Yeah, last deck. That was honestly maybe my favorite deck that we've seen today.
What a
That was
refreshing
hilarious.
surprise.
Oh
What a
my
refreshing
God.
surprise, actually.
Huh.
Now, it would still be miserable to play, and Possibility Storm has been played against me in a way that made me make my only rule of Magic,
Yeah.
which is I will not play against Possibility Storm after midnight. It just won't happen.
Yeah, but it's still funny. So
Praise the lunatic.
Oh,
Praise the lunatic.
lunatic himself.
So sorry to anyone who didn't get their deck chosen, but
We will be back
Yeah, we do one of these every single month. So
next
don't,
month.
Yeah, don't worry your pretty little heads.
Lunatic asks, "Do you know the Muffin Man? The cupcake guy is looking for him." I don't know the Muffin Man. Sorry.
This is a new card.
This is a new card.
Oh, huge!
This
Wait.
deck is called Marriage.
Oh
Marriage.
no. Oh no.
It's Lucy McLean, positively
so
armed as the
weird.
commander. The mono white Fallout Secret Layer card it's a 5-mana 3/5 that says whenever a token enters, you may have target player other than its controller create a token that's a copy of it. Then you draw a card if an opponent created a token this way. Do this only once each turn.
Do you want to let him know?
I just built this. Not this, but Lucy.
There's
For-
some big Fallout fans in the house.
Yeah, for some future gaming that we're doing. I just built this, and there was so much fun when I was just on Scryfall, and in Oracle text I typed each opponent creates, and then or each player creates, and then I just slammed all those cards into the deck because you copy all the tokens.
One thing that's not immediately obvious about this card, we kind of looked at it and we're like, 5-mana, 3/5, you can make a guy. Like, that's not good. But what it says, whenever a token enters, you may have target player other than its controller create a token that's a copy of it. Then you draw a card if an opponent created a token this way. Do this only once per each turn. Anyone can do those as target player. So you get to pick around the table. It doesn't have to be you.
Yes.
It can be your opponents, which means that you can move tokens around the board. And I think, as Zach surmised at one point, you guys can have the little guys. I'll have the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and that's pretty cool.
This is I'm looking at the deck.
The deck is a failure. It's missing the most important card,
Rogue's Mask.
a crow and horse.
Yeah, Crow and Horse needs to be in here. I mean, actually, a Crow and Horse is probably not super amazing.
It's not the best, but anytime
But
you
you
can
can
play,
do it.
anytime you can play a crow and horse, you play a crow and horse.
Yeah, like why not?
Oh, living weapons make tokens. That's fucking genius.
That's awesome.
Wait.
I didn't think about that.
Well, because they come in and they have the attachment, and then so Bitterthorn, this is Animus, is one of my favorite cards. It's sort of the Animus, but you get a guy, so it's a little more expensive. Yeah, of course you can have a 0/0, and then it's
Here you go. Also, this deck is really funny with Tempt with Bunnies. I don't think I saw it.
Oh
It's
god,
in there.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, like, guys, there's not a
exactly,
lot to say.
exactly. It dies instantly, so they don't get to keep it.
There's not a lot to say because I just built this deck, but like, you put in the good cards.
I've
Yeah.
never seen this artifact. Spellbook?
Oh, no
Oh,
max
I know
hand size.
Spellbook.
No max hand size.
Yeah,
that
that's it.
artifact is great.
0 mana.
That's super
It's
good.
0 mana, no max hand size. It's perfect.
Okay, obviously the most important card in the deck is Wedding Ring. It exists.
Marriage.
Wedding Ring is a
Marriage.
stupid card that they printed, which
Yeah.
is 4 mana artifact. When it enters, if it was cast, target opponent creates a token that's copied. So now there's one on your board, an opponent gets it, but Lucy says that someone else can get it, right?
Yeah.
So now we have 3 people. And it says, whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card during their turn, you draw a card. Which, if you have one, there are 2 opponents who have one. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring gains life during their turn, you gain that much life. So if you have one and you gain life, there are 2 opponents who... You've basically stapled yourself to everybody but one guy, I think.
Yep.
Which is very funny.
And this deck also loops back into the thing that I was saying before during the Coma deck of like, if you can find a way to make tokens out of things that shouldn't really be made into tokens, this deck is fucking so goofy. Imagine if you make a Crow and Horse token that you then give to 2 people and you already gave one to the last person.
Well, Drew, you'll be happy to know that their Mirror Mind
Of
Crown
course
is
it
in the deck.
Of course it is. It needs to be in the deck.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so excellent. It's so funny how unassuming the text of this card is, and holy shit, it's so much fun. So
They've
much
got
fun.
Forbidden Orchard.
Yeah, Forbidden Orchard is basically a guarantee.
What are you laughing at?
I just think the funny thing about Wedding Ring is like one person's getting left out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you can...
They made thruples legal in Commander.
Yeah, which is pretty funny and kind of based.
I was just about to say.
I love Galadriel's Dismissal.
Oh, yeah. Helm of Host, obviously.
There is no Helm of the Host. It would obviously be a banger of a card, yes.
Oh, there's the one Eldrazi that taps to make 10/10 Eldrazi's.
Oh, yeah. It's like a weird, like, 2/4 or something weird.
No, I think he's a 10/10 as well.
Oh, is he? I thought he had strange stats, but I know what you're talking about. He only existed in
good.
one of the, maybe the Aslas precon. It was like somewhere that wasn't very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's
that's cool.
crazy that you called it the Aslas Precon.
That's what it is. It's the Aslas precon. We played it in our game with Baby No Money, so it makes it more famous.
Yeah. Would token doublers see the Wedding Ring copy? No, because it says tokens created under your control.
Yeah, I believe that's correct. And then also,
But here's the thing: you make the Wedding Ring. You put it
yeah.
onto their board. You take their copy and put it onto your board. Then your token copier sees it and makes more copies. Then, really, what it? Oh wait.
the
how
problem,
fuck would-
the biggest,
fuck that.
the biggest problem is that Lucy says do this only once each turn.
Yeah.
So some abilities say this only triggers once per turn, which is still restricted, but you could copy the trigger with
Yeah.
some things, which would be kind of cool. Lucy specifically says do this only once per turn. So it's really hard to do that. Now, you can make copies of copies. Usually you need blue with that, but Helm of the Host is a good example of one way we can get around this. Every Lucy would allow you to do this once per turn.
Yeah.
There are for sure ways to do it. For sure.
Yeah. Deck kind of feels all over the place, sure, but also like that's kind of I think the whole thing. Is
Yeah.
that it's kind of crazy.
The reason that it feels all over the place is because their plan is to make tokens and then like they're trying to figure out how to profit off it. And from what I'm seeing, it's a Soul Warden life gain engine. You have Aerith, you have the Gaffer, and then like there was the EOE one with Heliod. Oh yeah, Halia Guided by Light and Heliod. So their plan is make tokens, gain life, and then try to do
Probably
that
just
stuff.
wait until other people are dead, and then you're like, okay, well, I have so much value.
Oh
at
yeah,
this
and
point
Aunt May too. So their plan is
Yeah.
a Soul Sisters strategy of like outlasting your opponents while figuring out who gets like the value engine that's the least threatening to you. And
Yeah,
it
Buckner's
does.
Everfull Purse.
Yep, it does make sense, but it's very mono white life gainy. Which, if you play mono white life gain and you're not playing Felidar Sovereign, which someone said earlier, or like any of the alt win conditions,
Yeah.
usually what ends up happening is you swing in with like 2 15/15s with no keywords. They block them with 1/1s, and then you don't win. Like,
Yeah.
and that's a failing of life gain as opposed to like something else. So, it's not the best. It's also not the worst.
Yeah. I'm yawning a bunch because the caffeine is exiting my body from the Coca-Cola. It's seeping out of my
yes.
skin. So I'm going to become a sarcophagus boy.
Do you remember how we got defeated by that dastardly villain Covert Go Blue in his mono white Beza deck?
Oh,
Do you remember what he did?
I just remember the emotion.
It was the second function of the Wind Crystal, which we fucking completely forgot about. The Wind Crystal, 4 mana, white spells you cast have 1 less to cast. If you would gain life, instead you gain twice as much, which is all that I remembered. But it has 6 mana, tap creatures you control, gain lifelink and flying until end of turn. So this card does everything that the silly mono white life gain newbies want, and it gives them the heal on their guys, but will kill you when everyone's in the air. So they do have a way to win. It looks like it's life gain, make guys big, and kick your ass. Probably a great way to do it. I mean, All Harmor's Archive would be funny, and it's in the deck.
Yep, it is in the deck, so it is funny actually.
Yeah, Commander's
and then
only 1%.
Sentry Golden Guardian. That's a new card that hasn't come out yet. I'm not in love with it, but it creates a void creature that has to attack every turn, which is like not the worst.
Actually, it would be really good in this deck because the Sentry can always block the Void guy. That's how
Yep.
the card is designed. You give your opponents 3 hard to block goaded guys.
Yeah.
They do. It does. Have you seen Rite of the Raging Storm?
No.
It's an enchantment that every turn everybody makes or every turn the turn player makes a 5/1 hasted, basically like ball lightning, but it gives you protection from those creatures.
Oh, I see.
So it's the same thing, which is that they like throw their guys at each other and like you kind of just survive and,
Yeah.
like until they die. Now, Karstay has a really good suggestion, which I think that you have
Yeah,
experience
3
with.
blind mice. I love that card because copying it means that it can copy itself, which won't happen with this because you're just making the tokens. But yeah, you can put it into the deck. You make a bunch of mice tokens. It'll be super epic. I have the deck list that I made pulled up, so I'm gonna read some of the cards that I included into
Yeah,
it.
please do.
I don't think that all of them are perfect. But I do think it's fun. Dino DNA,
Oh yeah.
because you make tokens out of whatever the fuck you want.
Yep.
Dollhouse of Horrors,
I love that card.
really cool. Idol of Oblivion, Mimic Vat, Nexus of Becoming, I think that's cool.
Becoming.
Of course. I put Adeline Resplendent Cathar in there because I'm.
I mean, it's Adeline, right?
Yeah. Haunted Angel. This is a card that nobody knows. It's a 3-mana 3/3 flyer, and it says when Haunted Angel is put into the graveyard from play, remove Haunted Angel from the game, and each other player puts a 3/3 black angel creature token with flying into play. So everyone just gets
Makes the guys.
a bunch of 3/3s, and then you get a bunch of 3/3s, and that's that. Let's see. I mean, I put Moonshaker Cavalry in the deck because at some point you want to
Yeah,
win.
you want to win, right? Well, Moonshaker Cavalry, just functionally, basically the Wind Crystal again.
Yeah. I put a bunch of token doublers.
Yeah. They have a few. They have like Elspeth and stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Let's
Yeah, you could
see.
generous gift exactly. Yeah, to make the tokens, and Stroke
Yeah.
of Midnight as well.
Yeah. Romana the Second is a Doctor Who card that says for 1 and a tap, create a tapped token that's a copy of target token that entered the battlefield this turn. Just 2 more tokens for fun. Although it doesn't really synergize with Lucy because you won't be able to get the second trigger. But like at this point, it's like I don't care. I'm just making a bunch of shit. That's it. Yeah, Ohardak is in my copy. There's one card that I really want to go over. Angelic Ascension.
Oh yeah.
2-mana instant from M21. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Its controller creates a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. So it's a generous gift, but it's 1 less and it makes a 4/4 flyer. Guess what? I also get a 4/4 flyer.
And it's Exile too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can target planeswalkers. I guess it doesn't do permanents.
Still-
It does creature or planeswalker.
Well, I mean, look, we I forget what box brawl was. We saw how powerful Reality Shift was, which is the blue version that gives them a 2/2.
Yep. And then Adagio Windswept Bastion.
Yeah.
The planet that makes token
Finally.
copies of legendaries.
Somebody figuring out the fucking planets.
Yeah. Fountain Port.
And Fountain Port's a great land.
Kind of randomly works. 'cause
If you make
pay a
tokens-
life, draw a card.
Yeah. Well, also you can just make tokens
That's what I'm saying.
and also draw cards. That's pretty good.
Elspeth. Because why not?
Yeah.
Excavation Technique. 4-mana sorcery with Demonstrate. Destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens. You can get like 5 treasure tokens that turn because it's you
pick your own
and
stuff.
they get it. So you can split
You can
the
you
treasures
cast it
and then you
blur-
get some.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of cool.
Oh, it's controller. I think
Well, no, you-
3 or 4. 3?
Well, if you demonstrate, you get a copy of the spell. Let's
Yeah.
say that you explode one of your own guys' balls.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Your own guys' balls again, and then you steal one of their treasures. You get 5.
Yeah. And Martial Coup.
Martial Coup.
Create X1 white soldier creatures.
Base that you're playing Martial Coup and not fucking White Sun Zenith or whatever the hell the other one was. Not White Sun Zenith.
Yeah.
White Sun's Twilight.
Oh, Amaria's Call, also good. Create
Oh,
2
yeah, that's
4/4
good.
white angel warrior creature tokens. Non-angel creatures you control gain indestructible until your next
And
turn.
that's the one with the land on the back, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
great
an
card.
MFC.
If this was my deck, I would build
Oh, and
this...
Alliance of Arms. It's
Alli-
basically Tempt with Bunnies.
Okay. I would focus this around 2 of my favorite artifacts of all time. Gate to the Afterlife and Godpharaoh's Gift. Do you know what Godpharaoh's Gift does? It is a 7-mana colorless artifact that has no effect until combat on your turn.
Okay.
Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Make a copy of it on the board. It's a 4/4 zombie with haste. This thing would be so funny because I would give out so much shit. But the other half of the combo is Gate to the Afterlife, which is a 3-mana artifact that's whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you gain a life. If you do, you can draw and discard. So you set up. And the other part is a tutor for this artifact.
Yeah.
So it's this life gain engine that this guy's doing. I would fill my graveyard, and then I would make funny fucking creatures and hand them out to people and just be like, go nuts.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be pretty fun.
Oh, Smothering Tithe, obviously good
Yeah,
in this
duh,
deck.
yeah, duh.
I mean, other than just being an incredible card, it does make tokens, which is synergy.
Yep.
And guarantees that you get a trigger every single turn.
A cool twist on life gain mono white, I think.
Yes, I think that the deck that I made is less interesting, honestly, than the one that you made or the person made, because you're doing life gain, and then it feels like you're actually going for like other synergies instead of just like, haha, token, which is what I did. I said,
Yeah,
let's go.
people like their tokens. You know what I'm saying? They like their tokens.
Yeah.
It's a great deck. I did see so this is actually a good way to put this. A comment about whether we would play fan-made custom cards. This because it's kind of in the arena.
Ooh.
I think that if a card is sufficiently good enough, there's a chance. However, we really like designing cards. And so usually when we go into a custom match, we kind of have an idea of like themes or mechanics and have fun. I do think that we would look at them and maybe like acquire some inspiration, but I feel like we would end up wanting to make things something like more.
Yeah. I mean, I'll never say never, but
Yeah.
the custom games I think are really sort of like a thing that we enjoy doing more than something that we like need more of. I think is a good way to put it.
Yeah, I agree. I did see like so I see custom cards in the like the Discord all the time. There was a 5-color League of Legends card, which it was a little out of like where I thought we would want, but it had a fascinating mechanic, which was similar to the Lorwyn like double white, double black. You know, like if you spend this mana, do this thing.
Yeah.
It was a 5-color version with that. If you spend white, do this and this and
I
this
see.
and this, and as a color identity. And I thought that was an interesting concept. And like those kinds of concepts may like educate cards that we build in the future, but it would be pretty unlikely, I think, for us to rip 1-to-1. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wind Shark Organ, Hot Dog Connoisseur,
We've talked about it a few
Skill
times.
Check Commander, baby.
We want to do it. It's just like how.
I think it's doable.
No, it's doable for sure, but like when? Okay,
Whenever.
gamers and anime gamers are like in the last year and a half, so much shit be happening all at once.
Yeah.
And like
I
I don't
amount
know.
of IPs.
I think it's because, like, remember, like, a couple years back, shit was mad slow. It was mad slow. And
Yeah.
I think they all at once realized that nerds would love to spend money on their favorite thing.
Or it could be that all of the slow production that COVID caused stopped, and actually
true.
all of the stuff that has been being worked on for the past, 4 years is starting to actually bust out.
Yep, agreed. And so we've been thinking about, like, custom cards to make. And, like, we have... How many fucking... There's 30 sticky
That's
notes.
6 rows down and 6 across, so
36.
at least 36 ideas.
We have 36
But there's
ideas.
more pushed off to the side that say need exploration, and that's at least like 9 more.
So, Chad, assuming that nothing pops up, which, by the way, should keep popping up.
Yeah, and in the case that no new product is made ever.
We have 36 weeks of custom commanders. So it's like, we're just like... Please give us 5 minutes to
Yeah.
do something we like. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
And we're trying to be like topical. Like,
Yes.
we already said that we're going to be doing Arc Raiders.
Yep.
We're way late to that,
Yeah.
but people still play it.
Yeah.
And it was fun to make, so we do it.
Yeah, true. And so that's a good problem for us now. We have a
Yeah.
ton of shit. So we'll definitely check them out. Always, if you guys have cool stuff you want to see, go to the Discord, discord.gg/skillcheck. At the Skillcheck account, we'll take a look for sure.
Wow,
I've seen
you
some
ripped
cool
that
stuff.
URL so fucking fast.
Well, they already know what it is because they're already here. They're submitting their decks to discord.gg/skillcheck.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Sir, this was a good stream. Any closing remarks? You have like usually you say something like change your laundry over, do your dishes. Or
Yes, I guess take a moment.
The card, the moment, the one that
No,
you
no, no.
liked? Okay.
I'm saying, right? Well, yes. Go to your local game store, steal the
Steal the
moment
moment.
card, and then leave.
and burn them
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
don't.
yeah. No. Take a moment. Today, tomorrow, whatever. Just take a moment. Take a deep breath. Look around. At least be able to see the horizon at some point. Hopefully.
Go outside.
Fresh air, yeah. But even if you can't do any of that, just take a moment. Go to a Rogue's Passage. Go to a Rogue's Passage and take a moment. Go to Rogue's Passage.
Sorry, Zach. Were you saying something?
Oh,
I thought I heard a noise. Oh, it was a Discord bleep bleep, wasn't it?
Yeah. You know what else? I make the Rogue's Passage joke. We have a box of cards, like bulk, that someone just gave us forever ago because they were like, this is taking up too much space in my house. I think there's legitimately like 50 Rogue's Passages in that box.
The next convention we should go to, we should bring Rogue's Passages to give people.
Put this in your deck! I'm Rogue's Passage Santa!
Oh man, that's fucking good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for joining. It'll be a bit before, but we'll put the description and update it with the decks. It'll be over on our YouTube. To see if you got picked, you can just go there. If not, you want to go back and timestamps and stuff.
I would also say that based on stuff that we have planned for February, the next one of these streams is going to be probably late February.
Yeah, I think so too.
Probably like the 26th or something. I don't want to give a date, but around there.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, that seems right. The last week of February is probably the likeliest.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Do some stretching.
Quick, Zach, get us out of here before my tab ends.